Hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to launch on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube. Hi, everyone. Thought I'd do a quick pop on. It is 3 p.m. where I am now. So I just came on to just hang out for a little while. Thought we would just hang out, talk. I might pull some cards. Hmm, my caption's still on from last night. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's my banner. Hi, everybody. Let's see. Ask questions. There we go. Hi, Lisa. Always first in the room. I swear. Hi. Always first. How are you? What's going on? How's your Thursday going? I'll just hang out on Instagram for a second and talk to you. Hope everyone is doing well. So far, I've got one in. That was at 144, right when I said that. If you're catching the replay, please put where you are watching from. Go ahead and hit that like button, that follow button if you aren't already, so you can catch me every single time I come live. Notification bell if you're over on YouTube will help to notify you every single time I'm energetically called to post a video or come live. This is your chance to do paid readings if you are interested. I'm running a sale across the board. Everything's on sale, end of the year sale, right? So we're going to do 30% off my personal private readings that are not online. These are the pre recorded readings where I record a video of my face talking directly to you. And this is a private link sent to you, viewable as many times as you like. And it's private, it's not publicly posted on my page or anything. So it is one-on-one connection. So, and those are deeply discounted at 30% off. And then if you would like to do the 1 hour video chat, that is the only way to do a personal private video with me, is to do the 1 hour. Everything's 30% off. All have to be booked through my website. My website is the only way to book a personal private reading with me. I have a ton of scammers, as y'all probably are well aware, of people stealing my picture and my videos and my content and pretending to be me and reaching out to you and doing little changes on my the name souls, combining words, all the weird little, changing little things, but pretending to be me, reaching out to you. I don't do that. I don't have time to do that. Bingo. I don't have time to do that. I never have time to do that. So, and no legitimate reader does, honestly. No legitimate reader has time to go out trolling the internet, telling you, beloved, I am called to you to give you a reading. That's a scam, babies. That's a scammer. They're trying to impersonate somebody else. 9 times out of 10, they are copy pasting something that they made up, or got stole from somewhere else, and then they'll sell it to you, or they'll read it off to you on the phone. I don't do phone calls because I don't want my personal phone information out there. And I don't do the WhatsApp, and I don't have all those little. I don't have all the little number thingies. Not yet. I haven't considered it yet. Being a woman, it's kind of difficult. I like the separation of the video. It helps me to, you know, control the situation. Um, and it's done through the platforms and the meeting that I set up. So it's scheduled. It's not you having access to my phone number, which is a lot sometimes. So can be a lot. I've known it to be a lot, so I don't do that anymore. I used to give out my number for my hair clients, and my phone would ring off the hook, and I had to finally do the do not disturb during, sleeping hours, and only have it on during business hours. It's a lot. So anyway, personal private readings, 30% off. And while I'm live, I'm also running a sale. You can do my Um, Mini reading for 17, and the in-depth reading is only 30. So plus nothing much going on there. Nothing at all. Okay, girl. Are you still smoking? Are you still smoking cigarettes? Once you quit, you're going to be so free. You're going to be so free of it. Um, Gosh, I don't know anyone who can afford it right now. It's so expensive. It's so gosh darn expensive. But people will find a way to get their vices. It's crazy. The dependency that people have on vices is really wild. I'm down to one only, and it's not illegal. So I'm down to one only. I don't drink because it's the worst thing you can do for yourself spiritually, I believe. My body told me so. My guides told me so. So I don't drink. No alcohol ever, um, because of my devout spiritualism. I meditate all the time, like all the time. That's my go-to vice is meditation. It's very cleansing. It protects you as well, so it's very very protective to go into meditation. Hello, Kiki. Good to see you over on Instagram. Hello. Yay. All the way from Europe. Welcome in, darling. I am planning on quitting for the new year. Okay. Um, I went vegan January 1st, 2021. I went totally vegan. I was mostly plant-based up until then. I would occasionally have cheese if I was like in a pinch, or every once in a blue egg. But then I was mostly off of everything, and then I just cut off all of it because I was absolutely not eating animals for 6 years now. I quit eating every things that have a face. I don't eat. If it has a face, I don't eat it. It's part of my spiritual discipline. But yeah, when I decided to quit vaping, oh man, because I quit smoking cigarettes in 2013, and that was the best decision of my life because they went up to $6 then, and I was like, "That's it, I'm out." And um, I was pretty stubborn that way. But when I just I'm a really healthy person anyway. I really kind of like that. I have a lot of sixth house placement in my chart. I have a lot of Virgo in my charts. I'm very health conscious, very focused on being clean, holistic, all the things. So, um, but I am also fun, and I had a party lifestyle, and I have a history, and I have a past, and I have vices, and I did all the things, and I sowed the hell out of my oats. Thank goodness, because you want to get all that out of your system, and then you got to grow up, right? You got to get out there and act like somebody, like my mama likes to say. It's time to go act like somebody. Okay, acting. So, ba, 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 ba. Oh, you look good too. I saw your video the other day. You look so happy. You look so light and just full of ideas. You know what I mean? You look really inspired right now, and that kind of radiates this glow, this auric glow of bursting with fortitude. Fortitude. I hope that translates. Hi, Grace. Grand Rising, all the way down there at 5:15 a.m. in Australia. Nice. Grand Rising. $6 for a vape. It's 50 here in Australia. Oh no, it used to be like $6 back in 2013. Grace is when I quit smoking cigarettes, like the actual cigarette, like they used to smoke on television back in the 50s. No, I quit smoking cigarettes in 2013. 31313 was my number. I just liked it, so I was like, that's my date. And then I quit vaping when I did my awakening, when I did everything, when I went vegan and started doing my cleanse. I quit vaping as well. I got rid of all of it. Oh God, yeah, 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 yeah. I had to. It was part of it. It was part of all of it. It was part of my my channeling and being the vessel and being respectful of the vessel that I am asked to be of. You know what I mean? So I just want to, and I had that message a long time ago. It was so weird. When I was a kid and I was like sitting in my driveway, smoking and drinking in the car, hanging out, being stupid in my parents' driveway, whatever. And I was sitting there and I was smoking a cigarette and I was looking up at the sky and I was looking at the stars and we were a little buzzed or whatever. And I just felt this tear come on my face and I wasn't crying. It wasn't me. It was so weird. And I just heard in my head, you need to quit. I was like, I felt like it almost made me start crying because of that moment. I was like, damn. So I felt like I was getting these messages. I've been getting messages my whole life. I've always been connected. I would love to talk to you too. Yeah, we need to talk. We should set up some time for Kiki. We should set up some time for some contact for sure. Yeah, this post new moon is transitional time. So there's been a whole lot of setup for me up until this point. So I'm absolutely ready for all of that next stage stuff. 1,000%. So you and I should definitely have a little meeting. Us three, we'll sit down and have a little meeting for sure. Definitely, Kiki. Yes, please. So, Grace, how are you? What's going on with you, my love? You doing good? I just want to bring everybody's attention to the fact that it is October 3rd here in the States. That is Mean Girls Day. Mean Girls. If anybody has seen the movie Mean Girls, the Saturday Night Live kind of movie, it has Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, um, Tina Fey, all the big. It's such a good cult classic, popular, freaking awesome movie. It's so good. It's so good. It's so funny. It's a classic. So I'm wearing my October 3rd slash witchy shirt for the You Can't Sit With Us, but it's the Hocus Pocus crew. Isn't it so good? It's so good. You're quiet this morning? That's good. He is so good. He's just all over me. He needs he's hungry. Zen's gonna bring him some food. He's very excited. Your first time to my live, Emily. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here. Welcome, welcome. We're just chit chatting and talking. Mean Girl Witchy shirt. Yes, yes. It's October 3rd. Yeah. I think it was a Thursday too. I'm gonna watch Mean Girls later, but I think she said on Thursday he asked me what day it was, and he turns around and he says, "Hey, do you know the date?" She goes, "It's October 3rd." That's today. Yay! Hi, buddy. What happened within your soul where you have no self confidence? Self confidence is a claim. You have to claim that. Hi, Shane. What a treat. What a treat. Hi, Ruby. Good to see you. Welcome. Hi, Jennifer. Hello. Oh my gosh, everybody's showing up. Yeah. Yay. He is an old soul. He is an old soul. Yes, Lisa. He's an old soul. That's funny. It's National Day in Germany. Nice. Don't know the film. It's so funny. Kiki, find the translated version and watch it. It's so funny. It's pretty good. She did say that, and she is so mean. Yes. Hi, Jess. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Yay. Kelly. Hi. Happy Mean Girls Day. Yay. Hi, Kelly. That's my friend from back in the day. Yay, yay. Oh my gosh, I've known Kelly Stein for decades, dare we say? Decades? Has it? Yeah. Having a home apartment study day. Yay! I'm happy to sit at home and study with you. Buzzing over to Instagram. It's called Mean Girls, Kiki. MEAN. Here, I'll put it in the chat. MEANGIRLS. Oop, I'm in caps. I'm screaming at you. Mean Girl. I'm excited. That's what that is. GIRLS. I swear I can see. Bing. That's it. I just texted that. That's me. Not a scammer. That's me. Okay. Having spent a total of 24 hours at the library this week, and oh yeah, library is cool though. Are you able to focus at home? I can focus anywhere as long as I can just shut everything else off. How do you study? I study painfully. I have to rewrite chapters in order for it to lock in. It's so painful. It's horrible. That's how I lock in my information. Oh, Kiki, enjoy. It's so funny. It's pretty funny. It's very American. So, okay. I hope everyone is doing well. I figured I would just get on, hang out. We could chit chat. If anyone has any questions for me, buddy, are you still here, buddy? I want to talk to you about that because everybody's being all high vibe right now. So, buddy boy, the self confidence. Self confidence is a mindset. It's a mindset, it's ownership of it. It's knowing your worth and standing on that no matter what anyone else says. Just let me know you're here before I go on and on. Harder at home, but I can do it. Depends on the topic. Yeah, that's so true. That's really, really true. That makes sense. What are you studying today? If it weren't for all the gore, I would have been an amazing doctor because I aced anatomy, physiology. I loved science. Like I freaking love science. And I aced anatomy, physiology. I don't know why, like the muscles and the bones and all the stuff that just like made sense. But then when it came to like doing it, gross. Ooh, gross. It's so I can't do it because I'm too much of an empath. Um, Even if people tell me about their surgeries, I can feel it. I can, oh shit. Like, oh, so it sucks. It sucks so bad. If someone tells me that they don't feel good, I start to like I know how they feel. If someone tells me a story, I'm there in my mind's eye. So being a doctor was not for me. That was not for me. Okay. I'm on touch on you, Jennifer. MRSA? What's MRSA? Who? Oh, I know, right? I've already I've already come to terms with all that. I know what that is. I know what all of that is. I already know what all that is, Grace. So, okay. Jennifer, I'm going to touch on that. So I think poor Buddy Boy has left. Buddy, if you come back to the chat, let me know. I would love to touch on that for you. Yeah, Jennifer. I'm going to make you spell it out. Hell yeah. Methicillin restraint Staph aureus is, my God. Okay. I like that. I like the acronym. A dangerous bug that is resistant almost all of our antibiotics. Ooh, sciencey. I love it. Ooh, I love it so much. I want to play. I want to play. Thank you, scientist. Shit, that sounds fun. Really does. If I didn't have to cut people open, I would so have been a doctor. Or see like blood or poke people. can't poke people. Oh my gosh, isn't it Amazing Grace? Oh, did you catch that? Isn't it Amazing Grace? I really do crack myself up. I'm sorry. You've heard of it. It's pronounced like MRSA? Okay, MRSA. MRSA. Okay, MRSA. MRSA. I haven't heard of it. Is it what is it? I've never heard of it, honestly. I've not eaten meat in a very long time. I know, right? I just can't. It's like taking on it takes on their energy and you consume that. I just oh no way. No way. How traumatic they were, and sometimes they're in like horrible, horrible situations. Whew. Anyway, okay. Vegetarian is so good and good for you. Leafy greens are an anti-inflammatory. There's a ton of protein in like lentils, beans. Broccoli has 11 grams of protein in it, which is more than a Cuba steak. I think a Cuba steak has 9. Broccoli has 11. It's really present in hospitals and gets the most vulnerable. Okay. Interesting. Immunology and infectious disease has been your favorite topic so far. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Immunology sounds really cool. Are you taking any holistic approaches to it, Shane? Anything holistic? Absolutely. I love all the Asian greens like bok choy. Yes. Oh, don't make me hungry. Bok choy. Oh, I'm going to eat. It's literally at war all the time. I know. It's amazing how powerful our bodies have. I know. Oh, you have no idea. Shane, you should go to my other Instagram page where I'm posting all the side stuff. The edgier me. And then there's the private me, the private personal me that's on lock. But Aquarius rising Libra moon is my other Instagram page. And I just posted something about the vibration of the earth shifting. We're moving from a double helix DNA strand to a 12 helix DNA strand. Did you hear anything about that? It's moving from the double helix to the 12 helix. You need to go check out my page. It's so freaking good. It's so cool. Anyway, and then I follow Dr. Joe Dispenza, who talks about healing our own bodies and all that stuff. So, oh man, I'm into all of it. I love it all. Oh, cute. Oh my. Oh my God, what am I looking at? Oh my God, I don't have my glasses on. I thought he sent me a picture of a bloody something. Tim, Zen just scared the crap out of me. He just sent me a picture of him standing on something and he's got these red on his shoes. And I thought his foot was bloody. And I was like, what happened? I know. Oh my God. Hang on a second. I need to put glasses on. He scared the shit out of me. He scared me. It's his leg coming in. I'm fine. I didn't have my glasses on and I thought I saw something terrible. I saw the red on his shoe and I thought his freaking foot was, I thought he was showing me that he hurt himself. And I was like, why are you showing me this? Go to the hospital. Don't show me. Go to the hospital. I'm so glad that was on camera. Yay. Enjoy that, honey. Okay. Yeah, laugh at me. That's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I laugh at me too. I should just keep these on. Holy goodness. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fine. I'm sorry. You're trying to bring back more vegan style in your life again? Yes. Yeah, vegan. Oh man. It's very healthy. It's all the gluten-free stuff, it's all the kosher stuff. It's so good. Oh, so good. Okay. All right, Jennifer, real quick. Let's jump on Jennifer's stuff here. I've really, really, really enjoyed it. I feel very clean, very energetic. I just turned 46. I don't have filters on. I just turned 46. I'm the same size basically I was in high school. I wear like the same size clothing that I did when I was in high school. I can run, I can sprint. I love to be athletic. I can heal my own body. Yeah, I rarely ever, ever, ever get sick. If I do get sick, it's something that I ate. It's like I ate too much or something bad. So anyway, oh thanks. Just keep those damn glasses on. I know, right? You would want a reading first? Okay. Do you want to do a full reading? You want to do let's see. I'm looking at your stuff. I know, right? Jennifer, I like to see your little laughy faces. I'm happy to make you laugh, baby. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. I'm just okay. We finally be able to move on and end it. Will we finally be able to move on and end it and just walk away for good this time? Or is this like a long break? Okay. Uh-huh. That's funny. Before going to the hospital. Maybe he wanted me to pull the pendulum out. You know? We'll ask each other stuff and he'll be like, I don't know, ask the pendulum. And I'm like, you're right. And I just hi. There he is. You missed it. You sent me a picture of your leg and it scared me because I don't have my glasses on. Then you scared me. I thought I saw the red on your shoe and I was like, I thought your foot I thought your foot was and then I uh, girl, am I ready? Okay. You got an A? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You got an A. Zen, I thought you sent me a picture of a bloody foot, and I was like, oh my God, and I panicked. So when you go back and rewatch this, enjoy, because I had the room. Anyway, I'm just going to leave my glasses on. I'm so proud of you. You're gonna do so good. You got to get out of your own way. That's all you got to do. You're gonna do great. 41, almost 42. Beautiful. I've given up a bad drinking habit a year ago. Congratulations. Almost meet out. Oh yes, exactly. Isn't it good? Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's clean eating. It's very clean eating, and it is. It's clean eating. It's good for you. It raises your vibration, y'all. If y'all have time, ever go out and look up alkaline vegan, because there's acidic foods and there's alkaline foods, and alkaline foods are very balancing. It takes a lot of your illness and kind of corrects it out. It's so good. I went all the way alkaline in the first. Yeah, I took care of it. I went fast. Yeah, they're always around. No legitimate reader does that. No legitimate reader goes into other people's lives trolling for readings. That's a cockroach. I'm so proud of you. Emily, how old is your daughter? Can I have Jennifer's energy, please? Can I have Jennifer's energy, please? Jennifer's energy. 4 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles at the bottom. Can I have Jennifer's energy, please? 16. She's a little Scorpio. Oh, cute. Yeah, she'll probably love it. She'll probably love all the clean eating. November 15th. Beautiful. Love it. Love. Very close to being a Sag, right? That's almost a Sagittarius. She have a little Sagittarius tendencies. We can do that. I have the 9 of Swords that fell out too. I was going to answer your questions. Oh. 6 of Pentacles reversed. So there's stress and concern whether or not this is ever going to be able to be what y'all want it to be. The Queen of Cups is about healing everything to rebuild your foundation. And that's about your own, I think it's your own selves, because the Ace of Cups is down here. It's your own selves. 9 of Pentacles in your independence. Ace of Pentacles, Strength card, Magician. There's something here about y'all. It's just the there's so much instability and lack of clarity of what's happening with y'all and what's the end game. You know what I mean? I just keep reiterating to that, like what's it going to be towards the end. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, these are both very loving energies, but they are also about self-love. They're about focusing on self and healing the self, especially with the 9 of Pentacles out here. The 9 of Pentacles is that goddess energy of being in your own pre-empress availabilities. But you're not a pre-empress, are you? Because you are already. When it comes to this situation, though, that is about independence. That is about kind of working on what you know you need to be working on, your long-term goals and such, and having the strength and courage to focus on that. Taking advantage of this opportunity to be able to transmute, basically. Focusing on things that do have clarity. Everything else feels like it's just really up in the air whether or not it will be what you want it to be and what he wants it to be. It feels misaligned. It feels very misaligned. Zen, your mom's is the 14th. Cute. Hi, Tarina. Good to see you. Welcome. Grand evening. Grand evening. I'm just answering a couple questions, not doing entire readings. You're either going to go treat yourself with a new tarot deck or a body pillow of your favorite video game character. Oh my gosh. Ask your pendulum. I would do a deck. But the pillow sounds fun. All Scorpios, she's a tough one for sure. It's been a tough couple of years, but she watches and it's great. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. Good. Fantastic. I'm so well, Trina. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I'm glad Zen showed up. If you are still over on Instagram, I think Instagram all cleared out. Yeah, I got 0 in the room. Sorry. Okay. Aloha deck. Oh yeah, yeah. That sounds fun. I have an idea for a deck. Okay. Sorry, babe. Okay, let me look. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see. Tarina, you came over from Instagram. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So sweet. Shane, look at decks on Sheen. Oh, on Sheen? Wow. I didn't know Sheen had decks. Nice. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. She wants to go all the way. Ooh, y'all remember that song? Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. He just body slammed me. Yay, that little Bowie. I love when you body slam me. And Timu. Okay, here we go, Jennifer. Okay, future of the relationship spread. You want to do that? Oh, the after tarot. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I was actually going to grab a new deck. Actually, you want to try that one? Let's use that one. Is this the after? Is this before? I got the before and I got the after. So the after. So we'll use the after one. After has the blue back. The before has the yellow back. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Woo, deep breath. Jennifer and B. Jennifer and B. Future of the relationship spread. Yes. You know, it's so funny. I have the box sitting right here, ironically enough. And it's a nice deck. This box, it's the magnetic box. I actually got this from a witchy store, but the book is beautiful. It's a really big book. Really, really big book. The box is fantastic. I like it a lot. It's really good. It's a good deck. The other one is just like this too. They're so good. Some of my favorites, they are, and I get them from. I try to buy from. Here I come again. It's getting up on my damn soapbox. I try to buy from like Etsy or local shops or expos, holistic fairs from all the little local vendors and such. A lot of them will hand select some of these decks too, and they're pretty freaking cool. They're very original. Hard to find. Hard to find. All right. Okay. Look who's back. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, right? What's fair? What's fair in this? I just keep pulling this out. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Wands sideways. What's the plan, Phil? Right? Okay. Woo! Can I have Jennifer and V's energy? Jennifer and V's energy. Jennifer and V's energy. Everyday Witch. Buy from Etsy, but I got scammed. Oh no! I'm sorry you got scammed. It's kind of like eBay. I look at their history and I look at their storefront and all that stuff. Yeah. It's unfortunate. This is for Jennifer. Jennifer has paid for a full in-depth reading. My in-depth reading is 30. My mini is 17. 2 questions for 11. A yes, no for 5. And if anybody wants to ask me just a general question, then I will tune into you and kind of give you some guidance. based on the answers. I use tarot for paid readings. I will use tarot for my paid readings. But otherwise, we'll do questions and answers. I'm here to chit chat. I'm here to talk. I have a lot of information. I'm very intuitive. My mom is also a medium. I've been into this my entire life, and I've been reading professionally tarot for 4 years now. So hang out with me. It's all good, baby doll. All good, baby doll. Here we go. It was an out of print deck, and it spent like, whoa. See, and I knew somebody who went direct to the vendor website to pay for an exclusive deck that was supposed to come out, and that thing never came. That deck never came, and he went straight to the vendor. And it was something, it was weird. And every time he called to ask about it, they were like, would you like to order another deck? And he was like, no. It's freaking weird. I heard that story. I was like, what? That is freaking weird. Okay. I'm hanging. All right, here we go. Jennifer and V. So we're going to look at the strength of the relationship, the challenges of the relationship. What is your lesson in this? What is his lesson in this? And then I will look at the future of the relationship. I will show clarity on each one of the pools, and then we will run Oracle at the end. Sound good? Woo. Okay, here we go. Can I get energy for Jennifer and V? Jennifer and V. Message the maker. I hope you did all you're supposed to do, the review and everything. You're supposed to do a review on that too. You need to, unfortunately, you have to warn other people, but it will be returned to you, Shane. It will be returned to you. Okay. Know and believe you will receive what is owed to you. Okay, here we go. Jennifer and V, what do they need to know through their relationship? Future relationship. Jennifer and V, future relationship. Left, center, or right? Left, center, right. Miss Jennifer. Victorian Fairy Tarot. Cute. Oh, that's a bummer. I have a Fairy Oracle deck. I have this one. Fairy Wisdom Oracle. It's really cool. Same kind of box. Big, beautiful box. Big, beautiful book. Beautiful cards. And this one was done by a mother and daughter. A mother and daughter made this deck together. I believe the daughter did the artwork and the mother did the writing or something like that, or it was backwards. My mom and I were going to do that. The right deck. Okay. Left, center, right. Okay. All right, Miss Jennifer, the strength of the relationship. Four of Wands came back out again. Interesting. Okay. So the challenges in the relationship, the Fool card, non-committal, the faith in this, the sustainability, the ability to get this thing going. What are we doing? Where are we going? What is this? Are we doing this or not? Are we doing this or not? What are your lessons in this? Ace of Cups, self-love. Keep coming back to that, right? What are his lessons in this? Queen of Wands. He needs to focus. He needs to figure out what it is he wants. He needs to figure out what it is he wants and do that. That's what he needs to do. What is the future of this relationship? Five of Swords. Five of Swords is walking away from an empty battle going nowhere. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords, self-love again, Nine and Knight of Wands. They always do that. Freedom from this. 10 to the 5. My guides always do that. We have some very fixed, stubborn boundaries being presented back here. The main focus is to free yourself of this, to stand up for yourself, to stand up for your self preservation at this time, and to try to raise the vibration. That 5 to the 10 of cups. Change how your outlook is of this. This is not happening to you. This is happening for you. Where do you seek the benefit in this? Where do you find the benefit in this? From New Zealand, hello, welcome. These scammers are hilarious. No legitimate reader comes in here and does that. Okay. Ace of Wands to the Queen of Cups. Repeat, 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 repeat. Oh, Jane Austen inspired deck. Oh my God. My mom loves Jane Austen. Oh my God. That's funny. Shane, you're amazing. You're so freaking awesome. Okay. Let me clarify. So we're going to clarify the Four of Wands. So the strength of this relationship is that y'all have a great bond. This is a loving bond. When you have it going on, you got it going on. You do. But the problem is that's about it. That's all there is. There's this lack of commitment to taking it to the next level, to making it anything more than what it is or what it's going to be. There's nothing more that this is or can be. His lesson about focusing on what he needs to do, on where he needs to put his attention, is for him to just figure out what he wants and to say it once and for all. This Queen of Wands is, I have a feeling he needs to kind of tame himself. He needs to kind of be able to focus on one thing. What it is he really wants. What do you really, really want? All right. Let me clarify, please. We're going to clarify. King of Wands. King of Wands. For the Four of Wands, please. What else? That's the big picture, the visionary. Down the road. Four of Wands. Six of Cups, Six of Wands fell out in the reverse. Very unsuccessful at figuring out how to let go of this. Y'all cannot let go of this past. Y'all are very, very unsuccessful at letting go of this, at creating. The future is difficult because there is this inability to let go of things that y'all have gone through, the experiences y'all have had, the issues, the trauma y'all have gone through, anything like that. There's also about your connection. Like, what is it? What is it supposed to be? Where is it going to go? So I have a feeling like this is a bit of a reiteration here. Kind of feels like evolving to the next phase too, being forced into it due to the failure of this particular journey. Okay. Tell me about the Fool card. Sideways. Three of Swords, Three of Wands. Isn't that interesting? 2 6s came out. Now 2 3s have come out. Three of Swords, Three of Wands, sideways. What's the future? Where are we going? This is interesting. There's not really there's just no foresight. There's no understanding of what this is, where it's going, what it's supposed to be, and it's difficult. This is so difficult. It's like you don't want it, but you want it. It's so in and out. It's so on and off. It's so up and down. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, Anna Marie, that was definitely a scammer. No legitimate reader does that. Hi, Miley. Miley. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Blessings to you too. Welcome back. Ruby, hang on just a second, okay? I got a paid reading in process. Everybody stand by. So this is amazing that this is coming out. There is a complete and total failure to let go of the past, which is why um, you guys, it's like I keep coming back to that. I can't quit you. That's the only reasons why y'all are to staying together. That's the strength of your relationship, is that y'all just can't quit each other. But that's like there's nothing to plan past that. There's nothing to plan past that. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups. Mm. Doing the work. Doing the work. Really, really dedicating and committing yourself to that. What else for the Ace of Cups? Oh, sweetie, you're welcome. Yes. Yes. And I got to tell y'all, a lot of those people aren't even the picture that they're showing you. They stole that somewhere. They stole the readings that they're trying to sell to you. You can tell. You can tell by the language that they speak. I also speak very good English. I have excellent punctuation. So, and I will never reach out to you first. Never. No legitimate reader does that. Okay. Anything else for the Ace of Cups? What else for the Ace of Cups, please? What else for the Ace of Cups, please? Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups, please. No. 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 Oh no. Queen of Wands reversed. Isn't this interesting? Look at this repeating stuff out here. This is phenomenal. Okay. Well, you know what the Queen of Wands reversed is? This is very stubborn, very jealous, very insecure type of energy. There's a lot of work here that needs to be done on that. Your focus is self-love. You have got to focus on self-love, knowing your worth, and really raising your vibration where nothing affects you. Everything that everybody does is their choice. That's theirs to deal with. It has nothing to do with you. You know what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, and who gives a shit about anybody doing anything. It's allowing to have space in your life and not saying, you need to stop doing this and you need to do this. And I don't want you doing this and I don't want you doing this. We can't control people. We cannot control people. We have to release every single attachment to what people do. You will always be disappointed. You will always be chasing some sort of feeling of lack or insecurity if you're putting your security in other people's actions. And you have got to focus on your own worth and knowing your value, knowing who the fuck you are. And if anyone is going to screw you over, then they be eating their hearts out and be damned, right? Because all you are going to do is just blow up past them and show them what they missed out on. I mean, we can't control people. We're never going to be able to control anybody. All you can do is be your best, most vibrant, most wonderful self, and that's your focus. That's your focus. Let's look at Mr. What's his focus? He's got that Queen of Wands out here. He may be, and I see the Queen of Cups making a return. Hello, baby. Hello, self-love. Coming out again, different deck. Energy, frequency, value. Yes. Always. So Queen of Wands, what's his lesson? What's his lesson? That's a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. He goes, eh. I'm sorry, honey. Okay. This was a lot that fell out here. King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. He needs to start being very assertive about what it is that he's trying to work on, trying to plan, trying to do. We got the Empress. I just want to look. I'm just curious. Yep, Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Lovers, and the Empress. Because I don't hide. I always show my work. I always show my work. Because I'm not a freaking liar. So, get back in there though. So I'm gonna see what is the Queen of Wands for V. What is this lesson? Just a couple cards, please, Spirit. Just a couple cards. Let's be real clear here. Let's be real clear with the message for just a couple cards for the Queen. Thank you. Just a couple cards for the Queen. Bing. Three of Cups. I'll say friendship, dating, going out. Third cup. What do you want? He needs to figure it out. Where's his focus at? That. Again. Nine of Cups. What do you want? He needs to figure it out. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands again. Page of Cups. What do you want? Where are you going? Where are you making your offers? Figure it out. Figure it out. But King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords. He's no closer. He's no closer today than he was yesterday, than he was a month ago whenever all this started. He's no closer then. Before that, he's no closer. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Bumper, always getting bumped. Like, boom, boom. He's leaning on my hip. His shoulder's on my hip. So every time I wiggle, it's kind of like a little booty bump to it. He's like, he's got his arm out. Five of Swords, please, Spirit. Can I have answers for the Five of Swords, please? Knight of Swords, Knight and 9. Again, look at me. Knight and the 9. Knight and 9 of Swords. Look what they always do. And the devil was there too. Look what they always do. And the devil was there too. Five of Swords, please. Tell me, please, about the Five of Swords. Round and round we go. Hello. And these are sideways. Look who's back. Seven of Wands. Moon cards. Totally confused. Where are we going? What are we doing? Okay. So I don't see a lot of movement here. I don't see a lot of movement. And I see Spirit saying that there's a lot of inner work to do. Focusing outward is the last thing you need to do right now. Both of you. Both of you. This is a complete and total force from Spirit to shut the door right now so that you can get hunkered down and start really looking at this. Really, really looking at this. You've heard me. I know you've heard me. What's the end game? What do you need to do for your inner work? For you to be in your highest vibration? How do we... Okay, there's a toe beans. He's sticking his leg up again. Shane, he's going away for 3 weeks, so that'll be good. That'll be very good. That'll be very good. I love this for you. Hi, Bianca. Good to see you, lovely. That'll be very good. I like that for you. This is a bit of a, I think you're just, it's going to be like the vacuum seal of a room when that plane takes off the ground. And you're just finally going to have this peace and this silence. And it's going to be this energetic detachment for you for a minute. And that's what you need to work on. You need to start energetically working on your detachment from this and turn that focus back inward. This is how you draw energy in. When you're focusing outward, you're pushing too much away. You're thinking too much about what other people are doing. You're giving your power away. You're giving your energy away. What is Jennifer doing for Jennifer? Who's focusing on Jennifer? Just me? Am I by myself? Am I all... You just... Mwah. Dara Lee from New Zealand. I love it. Thank you. Hi, Sam. Good to see you. Yes. With the mini reading, yes, you can ask questions. The in depth, you can ask four. The mini reading has three. But the four questions, it can also be a mini spread. Or if I need a couple of more clarifiers, then I always go a little bit more in depth. I mean, it's like in depth. And then both of them close out with oracle at the end, depending on how the reading goes, is whatever deck I pull for the oracle. Awesome. Doing a cord cutting? Yes. Were you in the room last night when I was telling you how Zen was successful with his cord cutting? It was an energetic release. It was an energy release, and then calling all of his power back, saying goodbye in the mirror, and just calling all of your power back, releasing their energy, returning it with love and light. And this is how you say goodbye, and this is how you close that out. You have a soul contract here that you're refusing to let be done. When it was meant to be done, it was meant to be done. You're continuing to add paragraphs and chapters onto your soul contract. When you've added these chapters and paragraphs, y'all are now in the phase. Okay, so you're now in this phase where y'all are just like, I'm about to tear this up. I'm about to tear this up. You need to take that contract and be like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Free yourself. Free yourself from this headache, from this burden, from this endless game of, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where we're going. I can't give you an answer. I'm confused. I don't know. There's a lot of painful things happening here, and it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. It's so beautiful to start pouring your energy into things that show you viable, tangible return. Pouring your energy into things that show you tangible return. Truly having something be clear to you, so clear to you, crystal clear, no doubts, no confusion, all clarity. You're deserving of this. You deserve to be aware and in knowledge of what's happening in your life, in your world. You deserve answers. You deserve commitment. You deserve to have what it is you want. And if it's not being given to you, there's a reason for that. It's either within. It's always within. There's an attachment to something for some reason, and you have to figure out why that attachment's there. I was in and out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I bet. You're doing the in-depth, Sam? Beautiful. Fantastic. We'll do that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do it in the mirror. Yeah. Eye contact. Eye contact, because it's, you are your own twin flame. Y'all know that, right? Because we're reflecting everything that's inside of us. So your higher self is your twin. Y'all know that, right? So whatever that whole, your twin flame. It's, they're making you chase and seek outside of yourself. That's not the case. It's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. The connection is with your higher self, and how are you projecting that outside of you? What is your relationship with your higher self, and how do you involve that with other souls and other bonds and other connections? Perfect, Sam. I've got you right next. I'm going to verify. Thank you so much. Okay, that's fine. Well, it is posted, so you can go back and rewatch it. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it. I'll put some timestamps because it's super long. There's chit chat. There's pickups on reads. I can do a JD timestamp for you, so you can go pick those out. You're welcome, Sam. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited. I love reading. I love this so much. So, yay! Got you here, baby doll. Thank you. Perfecto. Yay. Samantha's next. All right. So let me see here. So are you doing any better today? Did you center and ground yourself? You slept like shit. I know that. Woo. Because my eyes twitching like crazy, and I'm not unrested, but my eyes been twitching since I started reading for you. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you, love. Welcome. No, I'm finishing Jennifer's reading. Jennifer did get a in-depth reading, and I'm finishing her up, Miss Sam. You are next. As soon as I'm done with her, you're next, and we're almost finished. I'm just going to see if she has any more questions. Well, that's not surprising, because celestially there's a lot of stuff going on, so not surprising at all. Just yesterday was the new moon solar eclipse, and we just had the full moon lunar eclipse. From the dark to the light. Yeah. Yeah, it's bollocks. If anyone's from the UK, I don't know why they said that to me. Why did they say that? It's bollocks. I've never said that before. That's weird. They're so funny. One of my guides is European, so I guess that's whatever. Horrible last couple days since New Moon. Jennifer, do you have any other questions for me? Can I answer anything else for you? Or do you just want to do a couple of oracles? Unless you have any more questions. It's pretty straightforward. Cord cutting is fantastic. I love the fact that he's leaving. There's some major stuff you got to be working on for yourself. And it has everything to do with what you've gone through. You basically have to dissect your reactions and your feelings and your thoughts on things that have happened. Why do you go to the perception that you go to? This is your homework. Why do you go there? Where is your process that gets you to the end result, to where you're then in an energy of panic? Okay. Slightly better. That bothers is that I feel like he's going to move on and our history will mean nothing to him. Not the case. You know that's impossible. You know that's not true. You know that's not true, because if he didn't give a shit, then it wouldn't have put up with all that. He wouldn't have gone through that with you. He wouldn't have, people. Look, the Knight of Cups just fell out in the reverse. Justice card, 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Yeah, he's just hurt right now. He's just hurt right now, and he's reacting like a hurt person. Thank you, Melissa. It's Mean Girls Day. It's October 3rd. So this is my witchy Mean Girls. Thank you. This is a gift from a friend of mine too. She comes in here all the time. Oh, Zen. And now, and I know it's stupid, but I want to know if he'll just focus on his marriage and self, or is he going to meet someone else? Okay, I'll ask. I know you want to know. Okay, let me get another deck. I love both movies, Hocus Pocus and Mean Girls. We just kind of... It's... Okay. All right, let me finish up with the beautiful Jennifer, and then we will take care of the lovely Samantha. All right. Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups, Chariot, Star card, 4 of Swords, Devil. Oh, you flinched so bad. What happened? You flinched it. Makes you fancy you me. Okay. No, I know. Yeah, no, I know you. No, I'm being very gentle with you, darling. No, I know. Cancer sun, I got you. Mama's here. You're okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna be very gentle on you. Okay. Pobrecita. Oh, I got goosebumps. Oh, honey. Thank you. Oh, Jennifer, are you crying? Stop that. Oh my God, are you crying? Shit. I don't feel like crying, but I feel like I'm crying. Isn't that weird? I was like, I'm not crying, but like it feels like my eyes are watering up. See, I started. Stop that. Don't send me that. I got the goosebumps. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Is he going to just focus on his marriage? Okay. Ooh, shit. Is he going to just focus on his marriage? Is he going to just focus on his marriage? Shit, Jennifer. Stop it. Okay. Is he going to just focus on his marriage? Is he just going to focus on his marriage? Can y'all tell me if he's just going to focus on his marriage, please? Three of Cups in the reverse is third party. Is he gonna just focus on his marriage? It's okay. You need to move through these emotions. This is your human birthright. You're just giving it to me because I'm in your energy right now. It's okay. You're fine. This is your human birthright. This is I'm holding your hand and I'm walking you through this. That's okay. Yeah, 7 of Cups reversed. He's not gonna just focus on his marriage, baby. It's very, very, very affirmed. No bolting. That's right. That's right. No bolting. He tells me that all the time. I'm not allowed to run. I can run, but I'm not. Yeah. Anyway. But you have to go through them. That's your human birthright. That's why we came here. I don't see him focusing on his marriage, honey bunny. 2 of Cups, Lovers card. You know, the Lovers is the very similar. It's very, very similar. Look at all these offers. King of Wands, 8 of Wands. I mean, nothing successful, nothing that sticks, nothing worth standing up for. Nothing. He's ultimately always going to wind up back where he came from. But I have a feeling he's just a little boy looking for opportunities where he can. He needs Jesus. Sorry. Where's Mark at? He needs Jesus. He needs a lot of work. Oh, my stuff is going nutty. Oh, cute. So yeah. 4 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Stupid fool. Stupid, stubborn fool. Sorry, baby. What are you going to do with that? I mean, what are you going to do with that? There's nothing you can do with that. I told you before, you have to release your complete and total outlook on the whole thing. And just know he going to do what he going to do. It just is what it is. You know what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate. And you have to stand on that. This is your time to really put that assertion out into the universe and stand on it. Stand on it. Believe in it. Know your value, baby. This one here is he's just got that kind of life, you know. That's what he wants to do. It may be in his chart. I've never seen his chart. I don't know if you've seen his chart or anything. I don't know if you've ever looked at his natal chart. It's probably moot at this point, but I actually tried to get it from him. I actually tried to get his information, but I just wound up sending him the link so he could look at his own. So I don't know if he ever shared that information with you or not, but I was trying to find out some stuff when I got to do his reading, but I ended up just like I can tell you what your chart stuff says, and I can tell it to you for you. But if you want to look at it yourself, that's your information. And if you don't want me to have it, you don't want me to have it. But if you want me to walk you through your chart, I can do that. I don't judge, but I would like to know. Oh, you do have it. What's his Venus and Mars? And what house are they in? What are his Venus and Mars, and what house are they in? He said he'd send it to me. I don't think I got it. We didn't have much interaction afterwards. I sent him all of the channels and the videos and stuff that I told him that I was going to send him. How I close my readings out when y'all do the long hour-long in-depth video. I do all of my after work. When I tell y'all, I advise you and I guide you and I give y'all guidance and clarity, and then I give y'all some homework basically. So I sent him all that. I don't think I got anything back. So sure, no worries. Venus, Mars, and the house. Just curious. Just curious. Truth oracle for him. And Sam is next. Sam has also paid for an in-depth reading. So Sam, I know you've been thinking about your questions. You can do the questions or you can do the spread. I've got several spreads we can do if you want to just kind of run it out that way. And then I'll let you ask a question after, and then oracle. Hi, Leighton. Hello, welcome. Is this the truth one you wanted to do, or did you want to do this one? Do you want to do the untold or the hidden? I think you said the hidden truth. What did you say about the soul truth? I've got this one. Or this one. Welcome in, Leighton. Good to see you. I hope I'm saying your beautiful name correctly. In the middle of a paid reading? This one. Okay. No problemo. All right. Let me run these out while you're getting that information for me. What else can we tell Jennifer from V? What can we tell Jennifer from V? What does Jennifer need to know from V? What can we tell Jennifer from V? One time. Wow. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Leda is great. Okay. I love you. Coming out first. I remember every detail of that day. Probably a lot of days. So many things remind me of you. We both know I'm not the one for you. You and I were too young. I knew exactly what I was doing. I am afraid to contact you. That there is a scammer. I am becoming a better person at the bottom of the deck. My life is not as together as it seems. I knew that was going to come out. I left when I saw you with someone. I lost myself for a little while. I'm starting to understand our connection. And I wish things could be different. I put my boot up her butt. No, I'm just kidding. My boot up his butt, whatever. It's probably a dude. Okay, darling. That was it. That's from you to me, Pinky Lee. That's from Greece. Any other information? Any other information? Any other information? Any other information? Oh, yeah. Okay. Two stubborn people falling for you sideways. Outlook good. But cold and distant reversed. There is no communication, probably all through winter because of it being such an energy drain. So this is going to be actually good for you to just kind of cleanse of this and do your detachment work. This is going to be really good for you to kind of do your detachment work. Y'all are so stubborn, both of you. Both of you. Okay. Oh, cool, Emily. That's fun. We always have spirits around us. Always. We always do. We always do. Okay. Sam, you about ready? Can I give Jennifer one little hug on the way out? Gemini. Oh, that's why. What house is it in? Do you know the house? Gemini Venus. He's very non-committal. He's very non-committal. He will always have a very flirtatious, wandering sense. Geminis are they're very, very incapable of monogamy. It's very hard for it's so difficult. That placement right there, that's somebody who I don't know if you've ever looked that up before. But you gave me the degrees, so I need to know the house. The houses are 1 through 12. What else for Jennifer? Spirits are cool. Okay. The 11th. So the community. He's an equal opportunity. I know that's a horrible gesture. I know. We've got denial coming out for you, baby. Denial is the card that came out for you. Ironical. The 11th. Yeah, that's community. Think of Aquarius. It's basically Aquarian energy. So that's like for everybody. Everybody's possible. Everybody's an option. Everybody's, all are possible. Okay, so denial. I need bifocals. This print is so freaking small. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. I replace it with the insight of awareness. Girl, I acknowledge my fear and I replace it with the insight of awareness. Self-aware, baby. Bottom of the deck, empathy. And here's your grief, okay? Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. And grief for you, my darling, is I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So this is you looking for the reasons to be grateful for these lessons, for the experience, and so that you can start to feel healed for this. Okay, I'm thankful that this happened because now I know about this, and now I know this. I see guilt over here with change. Okay, so could be an energy of the guilt kind of sitting with you just a little bit. You need to not do that. Okay, don't sit in that. Don't ruminate there. 11th house is think Aquarius. Everybody, the community, right? Okay, interesting. All right, my darling, that's your in-depth reading. I hope that helps. I appreciate you trusting my guidance. I'm gonna squeeze on you. Ooh, so hard. Big squeezes, Jennifer. Mwah. And you're welcome. Hope that helps. This will be posted. You can go back and rewatch it many times on many platforms. All right, Sam. Sam is up for her in-depth reading. Sam, are you doing questions? You're welcome, love. Thank you. Definitely look that up. The other one was Mars. What was his Mars placement? Mars and the house. The placement in the house. Hi, Sam. Okay, Miss Sam. Big deep breath all the way down to your toes. Let it go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. Sam's energy. Here we go. Sam. Go ahead and put your first question up as you are clearing your energy and allowing me access. Tuning into your energy. Tuning into Sam and her loved ones. If Mel and you will reconcile romantically, and what are his current feelings for you? Got it. Oh, you're fine. No worries. Mars is Sagittarius. Oh, God. In the fifth house. Fifth house is like sex. It's sex. Sagittarius is very free, very independent. That explains so much, babe. So, Jennifer, go on to YouTube, look up those placements and see if you can't get a pretty good, accurate description on what those are and who you're dealing with. That's why that is. Okay, that explains so much. Okay, Sam and Mel, may I have access to Mel's energy? Bing. 2 of Cups. Here we go. Okay, Mel's energy, please. May I have access to Mel's energy? Will Mel and Sam reconcile romantically? Mel and Sam reconcile romantically. Left, center, or right? Which pile did you want, my darling? Left, center, or right? In the middle of a paid reading, as soon as I'm done with this, if there are no other paid readings, we will get back to the chat and y'all can ask me a question. We can just do some chit chat. Only answers I will be providing with tarot cards will be the paid readings, just FYI. Everything else will be a channeled message. And we can just rap and conversate. Going on the right, you got it. Hi, Samantha. Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm doing great. Welcome. She wants the right pile. Not the correct pile, the right pile. Jennifer has schooled me on this. It is Dareche. Dareche. Nice. Give me just a moment. Okay, for the right pile for Sam. So Sam has paid for an in-depth reading, so we're going to respect Sam's hard-earned money and let this reading happen. Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, 8 of Pentacles, Strength card, the Moon, Hermit, 2 of Cups, Sun, Lovers. Okay, so I'm seeing that you would really benefit from a conversation that would help y'all figure out some issues you've been having, some things that you've been avoiding talking about that you need to be really brave to confront, to get to the bottom of. There's been some issues that you both may have been skirting a little bit. There may be some issues that he's not telling you about that needs to be dealt with. They need to be, the Moon card and the Strength card. This is about being really brave, about bringing something to light and really committing to focusing on fixing something about that, really healing it, working on it. I've got learning here with patience and healing. I've got somebody here who's deeply thinking about what this partnership and connection is. What is this? And I see a lot of positivity and optimism over this connection. The 9 of Wands with the Star card shows, when I see the 9 of Wands, I think of somebody saying, okay, yeah, I've been through it with you. You and I are no stranger to fighting. Now, what's next? What's the next step? And it's pretty much up to you what that next step would be. Both of you. You know what I mean? Are y'all going to be able to have an honest conversation with each other? Are y'all going to be able to clear the air? Are you going to be able to focus on the issues and not get emotional and pull a bunch of unnecessary issues up that don't need to be dealt with at the time? You know what I mean? Are y'all ready to deal with these issues? You know, in the heat of the moment is rarely the time. Sometimes not even a few days or a week later is the time. But if you've had plenty of time, and everybody's had plenty of time to think about things and really come to terms with what's happened here, I do see plausibility for conversation and healing to happen. We've got 6 of Swords, Page of Wands, 6 of Cups. Looks very plausible. We definitely need a conversation. It's also complicated because I work for, oh no. Oh my gosh. How long have y'all been not talking? How long have y'all been not talking? Because there's a lot of thinking about what this is. Needs to be a major break for sure. Shane, you're so good. We talk with work only. Yeah. So it's very cold conversations, very cold, non-emotional, matter of fact. This is business only. But there's a lot. It's not that it's being avoided. It's just that there's not really the energy of knowing what to do, what to say right now. This energy right here is somebody being dead set on it being a more positive interaction, should they choose to decide, right? This has to be focused on the positivity. Like somebody here is just thinking about, man, things were so great. And when did it not be great? There's a lot of confusion here about what happened and when did things go left. Very clarifying conversation though. This is also about learning how to talk to one another. I have a feeling y'all may speak different languages, have different love languages. I've got Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo. I've been working with him for almost 4 years and we got involved romantically, but haven't been in a while. We went through a lot and I fell in love with him, so I didn't know what to do. He never really tells me how he feels. He's a Gemini. Oh, God. Did you hear what I was just did you hear what I was just telling to Jennifer about Geminis, right? So he's a Gemini. You were falling for him. What is your sign? Are you a water sign? You heard that? My dad's a Gemini. You're a Taurus. I was almost about to say Earth, but I felt water. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if you have heavy water in your chart. Taurus and Gemini. That's an interesting combo. That's a very interesting combo. So Earth and air, right? You think about that. Earth is very grounded. Air is very flighty. Air is very loose, very open, very free, right? But Earth is very structured, very compacted in, very grounded, very focused. I'm seeing here that as far as reconciliation goes, it's unclear. It's really, really unclear to them. They're more so focused. I'm thinking here on, let's see, what order were these in? That one, this was over here, this was here. Okay. Oh, God. He's trying to hunker down from this. I have a feeling that he really is trying to just hope that you guys can just sink into this working relationship. That would probably draw him back in, but I don't know that you would want that kind of energy around you. Like if you pulled back from this and just like, you know what, whatever, screw you. I'm only going to focus on myself, eat your heart out. Watch me raise up and you're not going to, but it's not revenge on him. It's just focusing on yourself. And then the side effect is that everything else in your life kind of falls into place and you have this glow up and you start to feel better about yourself and your life starts to feel good and you start to align with people who are an energetic match. And then he gets to see you be all high vibe and happy and glowing and that looks good on people. And I got to tell you, it's an attractor. It's an attractor to draw people's energy in towards you. So with the King of Swords coming out initially, it's not happening right now. Like you guys have to communicate because of work, but I see very cold, icy conversations. I would say that he's very hopeful that you guys could just kind of just hunker down and just work for now and just kind of blow this all over because he's in serious contemplation about what a relationship would be. Okay. You have really been wanting to see him. Yeah. I get it. You're a fixed sign, so I get it. Okay. All right, darling. Let me have your second question was... Let me see. You want to see what his current feelings are for you? What are his current feelings? What are his current feelings for Sam? What are Mel's current feelings for Sam? Mel's super uneasy, very chaotic. World card, Fool card, Strength card. I think he thinks that this is done. He feels like this is over and done with. I feel like he's really hoping that this can just move on, that you both can just kind of move on in peace from this. Let's see. Yeah, Knight of Wands. He's free of this. He's freeing himself. That's something that he put a lot of thought into. He's actually thought quite heavily about this. Left, center, or right, please? Left, center, or right? Left, center, or right, please? No, Baba. Got a paid reading going on. If everybody could please stand by. Thank y'all so much for your patience. I appreciate all of you for being here. All of your likes, all of your shares. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for your patience. We'll get back to the chat here in just a second. Left, center, or right, baby doll? Miss Sam. Left, center, or right? Sam. I'm peeking. Okay. I was like, I'm peeking. I can't wait. Social media has ruined me. Center. Okay. Just focusing on work. Double card. He's just focusing on work. So as far as this relationship goes, he's probably feeling like this is something that he maybe shouldn't have done with the Tower card and the Nine of Cups. The High Priestess is a very secretive energy, and that Page of Cups is, as you know, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This is somebody who, you know, thought that they should have done something and then they didn't. Now overcoming these obstacles and just wanting to work together. Now all of this burden and strategy is having to come in, and everybody's trying to figure out how to be around each other. So it feels a little uncomfortable. It feels a little uncomfortable. The World card is a completion, total and complete completion. But I'm seeing here that he's heavily just wanting to focus on his work. That's all he's focusing on is work, 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 work. And as relationships goes, I think he's going to be holding back quite a bit. And he finds it to be chaotic and a burden right now. Chaotic and a burden as far as relationships go, okay? So let me go ahead and get another question from you, please. Switch decks for you. If we can go ahead and get another question from you, please. The neighbor dog is barking, so my dog's going to be super involved, so bear with us. You know, I've never gone into somebody else's live stream spreading hate and negativity. I've never gone into somebody else's workplace spouting off division and negativity just because we don't believe in the same things, yet we're saying the same things. You, however, are indoctrinated to a narrow-minded view and would never be open to the likes of me saying anything to you. And when you come in spreading negativity and hate, it makes me automatically reject what you have to say because you are not open-minded. So I'm going to go ahead and block you. And I hope that you can find your peace in this world and stop spreading your negativity, because that's no way for this planet to coexist with one another. It's through the energy of love, which is what I'm promoting here. And if you knew that, then you wouldn't come in here running your mouth thinking you know what you're talking about, because you're in the wrong room. Know your audience. Bye. Sorry for that rude interruption. Christians, man. Christians. I swear to God, they just want to just throw a bunch of negativity and judgment on you through the guise of religion. And it's all just a mask so that they can go around either lusting after you or hating you. That's the only reason it's there. Okay. No, it was another one. They're all over the place. They're so indoctrinated. They're so indoctrinated. They're little bots and they're just ridiculous. It's like puppets. They don't even make sense. It makes zero sense. It's this ridiculous indoctrination of fear and hate and lack mentality, which is not what I preach here. Wrong room. Spread your negativity and hate elsewhere. All right. So Sam, so sorry for that interruption, darling. Do I think it's just with you he doesn't want a relationship with right now, or in general? Okay. Do I think it's just with Sam? Is it just with Sam? Is it just with Sam? Does he know? Is he open to the idea of a relationship with anyone else besides Sam? I'm going to ask that. Is he open to the idea of a relationship with anyone else except for Sam? Is he open to the idea of a relationship with anyone else except for Sam? Is he open to the idea of a relationship with anyone else except for Sam? Shh. Is he open to the idea of a relationship with anyone else except for Sam? Left, center, or right? Left, center, right. Crikey. I can't see. I'm blind. Blimey. Left. Okay. Nine of Cups, Six of Swords, Five of Cups. Oh my God. My phone went off 30 times, and that was 2 notifications. Weird. Okay. I don't think he's open to any love right now. Nothing. Nothing at all. This is extreme emotional independence, and this is very much single. What? I'm gonna leave this open. I think I'm being chatted at. Yeah, okay. What? Sorry. Okay. See, that's what I think he feels right now. I think he feels really annoyed and bothered by the idea of even being in like having to answer to anybody right now. That's kind of the energy I was getting. Like my phone's blowing up. I just want to work, and it just like, God, stop. So I have a feeling like he is really not into it. He's really not into it. I want to focus on the fact that this person has their back turned to 2 cups, and they're focusing on the fact that this didn't happen. It's not happening for them right now. 6 of Swords is about moving on in peace and being okay with it, being super okay with it. We've got the 7 of Swords with the Strength card, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords. There's our buddies again, the Emperor and the King of Swords, different deck. Same cards. And then again, he's not interested in any partnerships or connections. I don't think he has a lot of courage in making any types of offers right now. I think if he were to feel like he was going to do anything like that, it would ultimately put him right back where he landed, and then he would just be back to square one. So I think he's kind of abandoning the idea of even getting involved and even trying. So we've got a lot of boundaries up of him just kind of holding back and just focusing on work. He's a worker. He gonna work. You better work. I really don't even eat that right now with him. We had a good time. So I know exactly what you do. You just focus on yourself, my darling. You just focus on you. So what you have to do is take all this energy and turn it into stuff that makes you a better person, that makes you be somebody that somebody wants to hang around. You know what I mean? This is you starting to learn things. This is you starting to take classes, learn hobbies, better yourself in some way, educate yourself, learn a language, pick up a new habit, a new hobby, something, anything. Better yourself, start working out, organize your home, feel like the energy being shifted out. That's another side thing that you can do. Meditate a lot. Start journaling. Do things to get this out of yourself, to show yourself what it is that's coming out of you, and really put intention to what your focus is wanting to be on, focusing on self, because you're right now, Sam, focusing externally. You're pushing all of your energy outside of yourself. So what you're doing is pushing away. So nothing can focus on you because you're not even focusing on you. You're focusing on external things. So energy is pouring out of you. And when we focus on ourselves, when I started focusing on myself, baby, everything else in my world started to fall into place naturally because I was raising my vibration. I was taking care of me. I was focusing on making myself somebody that people wanted to be around. And I didn't care who wanted to be around me because I was just doing it because I wanted to do it. And it made me feel good. And it makes you more interesting. And then you start to align with people who are in your vibrational match because you're a high vibe. And you start to match up with people who are in that energetic field. And then you start to make these connections with people who are in that like-mindedness. And then those other connections start to fade away because you start to see the detachment of that because of your attachment to it and trying to make it be something that you thought it was supposed to be. You're attached to a memory. You're attached to a memory, and we take this memory and we looked at it and we painted it to be our outcome. And it's very disappointing when our ego has to detach from something that we knew or thought was. It's very difficult for our ego to do that. I get it. But the only way to start drawing energy back into yourself is to start pouring into yourself. This is exactly what I had to do. You are focusing on him a lot. That's a lot of energy going away from you. Who's focusing on Sam? I am right now, but you had the you paid me for it, baby. But I'm happy to do it. I'm more than happy to do it. And you can come into my lives anytime you want, and I'll give you attention. You don't have to pay me for it. If you want me to flip cards, you do, because I'm working. But I find your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. You need to start ruminating and elevating yourself, being in your goddess energy. Goddesses don't seek except for improvement and betterment of self and the greater good. Be in your goddess energy. That's what brings light in. That's what draws attention in. Become the magnet. When you think of a magnet and you're trying to force it to be something it's not, when it's not meant to be at that point, it pushes it away. And you know how you played with magnets when you're a kid? I could feel it energetically in my hand. It's like a resistance. But then when you turn away, it's like... So yeah. Thank you, Zena. But your Mars is 6th house, Zen. And you are, do you want to get into your prowess, sir, on my live? You want to go into that? It's adventurous is what it is. It's spontaneity. You are a impulsive type of person. You really are. You like impulsivity. You like the spontaneity of adventure. You like it. You know you do. He has no problem getting up and going. None. None at all. So much so that he's got many things going at one time, as a matter of fact. Go into mine. Do it. Let's go. Hey, my Mars is in Virgo in the 6th house. My Mars is in Virgo in the 6th house. And we all know that Virgo is a sidestep of Scorpio. We all know this. We know this. And my Venus, both Venus and Mars are in Virgo, and they're in the 7th house. It's 7th house. 7th house. Go into mine. You're so cute. So do I think there's a chance for them if she starts focusing on herself? See, here's the thing. Would you even want that if you started focusing on yourself? You know what I mean? What if, Sam? What if you better yourself so much and you improve yourself so much and you vibe so high that you match with somebody who knows for a fact that they love everything that you're doing? They think you hung the moon and the stars, and they think that everything you've done so far has been awesome. They understand why you did what you did, and they accept you as you are, and they want to go the distance with you, and they have nothing to do with Mel. Is it something that you're going to turn your back on because you're laser focused on one person? It's vibrational alignments. It's a vibrational alignment. You know what I mean? What if you elevate so high away from him because you're in this energy right now where y'all aren't aligned? I personally would not want to. I know you're missing the connection, but I have to keep reiterating. You know, there's many souls incarnated here at this moment. Many. Clinging and attaching to one is only putting yourself at a disadvantage for being at your optimum best. Okay. Girl, it is so worth it. And I am so glad I never got anything I thought I wanted before, because what I have now, I never knew it could be so amazing. I never knew I could actually have everything I thought I deserved. I never knew it. I thought it was a fairy tale. I thought I had to settle. I thought I had to compromise. The alignments are everything. Okay. So money and love are a vibration. They're both the same. Money and love are energy. It's just energy. It's the same thing. This is about getting your vibration into that knowing and understanding. I am love. I am abundant. There is plenty for everybody. I will not have a deficit or a lack of this because there is plenty. I am this energy. And then being in that vibration, knowing what it feels like to have abundance, to wake up in the morning and not worry about your bank account, to be able to put every single thing on auto draft, to be able to fill up your cart and not think twice about the bill, to be able to just drive into any gas station and never, ever, ever look at the cost. You just put the pump in, click, drive off. No big deal. We'll pay for it and drive off. To never even think about it, to never even wonder about it, to get what you want when you want, to have more money than you could spend in a lifetime. Being in that vibration first. Being in that vibration first. Universal law. You've heard of the laws, right? There's many, many, many laws. Everyone just focuses on the main 12 because it's, you know, it's like that wealth of information. We just condense it down to the mains. Primary law is vibration. Primary law, whatever you're vibrating at. Secondary law is what you attract in. Law of attraction. Primary law is whatever you're vibrating at, because if you're in a state of lack right now, I guarantee you it is trickling over into every single thing else you're doing. You've got to start working on your vibration. You've got to start working on how do you get there? You have to paid only, but it's use. You're cute. Okay. Yeah, it's paid only, but it's used. It's used, Shane. Shane, you can give me just a second. I'm in the middle of. I'm wrapping up with Sam here in just a little bit. Oh, look at this. Three of Cups. Start celebrating life. Start finding reasons to be optimistic and living in an energy of gratitude. This is about vibrational energy. You have got to start working. Mm, mm. I'm getting out the book. That's it. That's it. I'm getting the book. Where I am sub and everyone's just. You are the leader on TikTok. You're the boss and you're the room boss. It's like the floor boss at the casino. That's Shane in my TikTok room. Shane's the floor boss in the casino. In my casino at TikTok. It's adorable. Glasses. Okay. You bought the body pillow? Aces. Beautiful. Okay, my darling. Here's the book. So, wounded themes of consciousness: insecurity, violation, inadequacy, distrust, loss, overwhelm, judgment, rejection. These are all wounded themes of consciousness where you are in a low vibrational state. Okay? This is a low vibrational state. When you start to become more self aware, you are living in an energy of understanding your situation, accepting everything as it is, acceptance, understanding, self motivation. This is about pushing and being your advocate, your own advocate. Self motivation is self love. This is loving and respecting yourself and knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you will accept and what you won't accept, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate, right? This is about knowing your worth. This is ease of everything, moving with the flow, allowing things to go with the flow. Stop trying to push where it resists. Stop trying to force what isn't to be. That's ease. Accountability, being self aware. Accountability is really having a real honest look at your choices and decisions and why you make them. Where are these feelings coming from? The feelings of inadequacy, the feelings of distrust, the feelings of loss, the feelings of rejection. Being accountable for that. Baby, I did this book on, it's posted here. It's my book club. I just read this book all the way through. It's called The Inner Work. You need this book. I don't make anything on this book, but I promote this book because it is so freaking good. This book is an invitation to true freedom and lasting happiness. If you are a human and you want to be happy, this book is for you. It's available on Amazon. You can get it on TikTok, and it's called The Inner Work. And it's by Matt and Ash. It's just this little couple that did this book. He's got his beans up in the air. You got your toe beans up. Show the people. There. Show the people. Everyone in this book, everyone in this room has gotten this book, and we all read it together. Susan, hi. Give me just a second. I'm finishing a paid reading, okay? And then read Pride and Prejudice. Shane, you're so cute. I've had childhood trauma. It's all in here. My mom passed away when I was 8. My father was okay. Yep. Yes, Hunty, you need this book. You need this book. I am telling you. You need this book. It is so good. If I move the camera, he runs away. I want to show it, but he's like, his foot is like this, but it's just right outside the view. He's like right here. Little stinker. He sure is getting that leg though. He's stretching it all sexy. I got my sexy leg. He's so funny. You should definitely get it. It's the inner work. You have got to get this book. So listen here, babe. So the first thing to note when looking at the themes of consciousness is that the wound of rejection represents the most cut off from our true self, whereas true freedom and lasting happiness represent the most unified and self-realized. Put another way, rejection represents the most lacking, suffer-filled, and painful frequency we could experience, while the theme of true freedom and lasting happiness represents the release of all suffering, making the most joyful and liberating frequency we could embody. The resistance to accepting and enjoying deep happiness and fulfillment in our lives ultimately stems from a wounded theme of consciousness, a theme that we innocently inherited at some point along our journey. Though repeated beliefs, thoughts, emotions, and finally our words and actions, this limited version of our potential becomes a sense of who we are. We then eventually find ourselves stuck in a groove, a pattern of life that we begin to just accept as just the way things are. Luckily, it is completely impossible to realign every aspect of our lives back to infinite peace. It's only a matter of looking within ourselves and becoming self-aware. And this is just the beginning of the book, baby. It tells you a step-by-step guide at looking at each one, why it's coming up, a deep dissection to the thought patterns that come along with this and the root programming that comes from that, and how to deprogram and reprogram your mind into different thinking. It's all mindset. Everything is mindset. What we have experienced, our traumas, our trials, our tribulations, these are all blankets of protection that we wrap around that inner knowing of true love and inner peace, which we are inherently born into. This is our natural state when we arrive on this planet. And then the world starts piling on top of it. And then we find ways to protect it and keep it safe. So we cover it up with these wounded themes of consciousness. I've been rejected. I've been hurt. I've suffered loss. I feel insecure. I've been violated. So we pack it down. The vibration, 1,000%. You have got to completely and totally detach from the focus on Mel. Okay. That is not the answer. One day, someday, you're going to look back on this experience and be thankful that it happened, because it pushed you into yourself. This is the catalyst that pushed you into yourself. And then you're going to look back on this and be thankful. That's the moment when you know that you have really ascended into a higher form of your healing journey. I won't say that you're healed, but you've definitely found the reason why you experienced what you experienced. And we can stop looking at our experiences as they happen to us and start looking at the ways that they happened for us, to better us, to improve us, to make us more conscious and aware, to be able to handle circumstances as they come up in the future. This is what I did last time when this happened. How can I do it differently this time so that I have a different outcome? That's healing. That's learned, applied, applicable changes to show different results, better results. I think you completely detach from Mel. As I've stated in this, you're free to go back and rewatch this reading. Focus on yourself. The real focus is on self. Your victory and your true freedom lies within. Everybody wants to look to the solution of their answers out there. It's the last place you'll ever look. Inside. Not in me, in you. I always do that. I'm the answer to your problems. I'm the answer and the solution and the issue. Girl, you need this book. I'm telling you, this is going to redirect your focus. I'm going to take your goggles off of Mel and put a big old mirror up in front of your in front of your goggles, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, hi Sam, I missed you, I love you, you're right, okay, all right. It is the only way through. Yes, she's so right. Grace is so right. Do I think I should continue to work for him or just try to raise my vibration right now to see? I'm very worried financially and I don't know. No, are you not making good money with him? What if you just start sending out a resume? What if you F around and find out that you can actually get a better paying job with a very secure place and you've learned a very valuable lesson about, being very cautious of intermingling like that? Not enough? Okay. I wouldn't think so. I mean, if you're struggling, I think that that's going to be help. And if he's like a manager over you, then there's going to be it's been very slow. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with you sending out your resume, honey. Nothing. And you can't cap yourself. You cannot cap yourself because of somebody. You cannot cap yourself because of somebody. You have got to do for you. Sam is in survival mode. And so you need to shift from that, away from that, okay? He's the owner. Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta start sending your resume out. You gotta send your resume out, Lenny. I would do that 1000%. I'm throwing out some oracle for you here. So while you have a job, look for a job. It's always easier to find a job while you have a job. Plus, you can tell them, I have excellent references, but I don't want them checked because I'm still trying to keep my job where I'm at. And I have a feeling if they found out I was looking, I might be let go. But you can just stand on the fact that you're working where you're working and you work there for X amount of time and you have a very good reason why you're looking. We're slow. I'm hungry. Period. Nothing else needs to be said. You're very capable of providing a lot of skill, a lot of work ethic, and you're being underutilized where you're at. You have a lot more potential and you're being very underutilized. You're undervaluing yourself a lot where you are in your work and in your personal relationships. Okay. This book is going to... You're going to come back in here and hug me so hard after you read this book. I'm so excited for that, for you. What else can I tell Sam? Survival mode, yeah. No, who cares? Who cares? Then that's their problem, and then he's going to have to go through that hell again. And if that's what he wants to do, keep signing himself up for that type of situation where he's in this uncomfortable, awkward position at work because he can't stop dipping his freaking pen in the company ink, then that's his problem. It's not your problem. Who cares? What if you go out and find somebody even better who doesn't need to dip their pen in the freaking company ink, who has some self-control and self-awareness? Because your vibration's so high that your caliper of allowance is only letting those higher caliper type people in. You're worthy. You're so much better than this. You're so much better than revolving your existence around this character. I'll be nice because I know you have feelings for him. Because you're still in love with the idea of what it could have been. And you're romanticizing moments, but not really focusing on what the real lesson is supposed to be in this. You're fantasizing and holding on to something, a memory, moments. And it's because you work around them all the time. So it's not like you can freaking detach from it. It's not like you can just say, okay, well, out of sight, out of mind, bye. I mean, y'all are tangled up in your workplace. You'll see each other all the time. So, of course, it's freaking difficult. You get to hear him laughing and remember, and it makes you think of things. It's a trigger. It's a constant freaking trigger. Of course it's hard. Of course it's hard. And there's a slight, could be a little codependent. Could be. It could be a little bit of, a little trauma bonding. You know, you have a lot of past experiences that you're still carrying with you to this day. So, hmm, what else can I tell for Sam, please? These are so good. What else can I tell for Sam, please? What else can I tell for Sam, please? One time through this deck. Bing, 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 bing. Crikey, I got a lot to say to you. Was that good, Grace? Did I nail it? Grace is from Australia. I try. Maybe he thinks I'm not pretty enough. No, it has nothing to do with it. And he's freaking wrong if he thinks that. Who cares what he thinks? You're giving him too much power, sweet pea. You're giving him way too much power. Way too much power. You have to call all your energy back and return his to him. You have to cut this tie. You have to call all your energy back. You're giving him way too much power. Way too much. Too much, too much, too much. These are good. I'm about to lay it down on you right now. Hello. Yeah. You are good enough, period. Listen to my room. Listen to my room. I haven't seen him because he's in the room, but we talk regarding work. So good. Stay away from him. Let him go. Yeah. Put all that energy back in yourself. Yes. Because you are good enough. You have got to start doing some self-affirming, loving remarks to yourself all day, every day. All day, every day. This is a mindset. You've got to change your mindset. Your mindset is really in a low vibration, and that's you got to work on that, my darling. It's okay to not have all the answers. They will come to you when you need them. Okay, so that's about divine gifts, divine message, divine timing of alignment happening whenever you're meant for it, when you're ready for it, when you're open to receive it, when it's ready for you. Okay, so if you're feeling lost and confused at the moment, know and have faith that that path is unfolding for you as it should. Every moment you step forward, every moment you continue forward, it's unfolding exactly for you as it should. You are currently under construction. Please be patient. It takes time, right? It takes a lot of time for us to undo everything we've done and then go back and reprogram and replace old programming with new programming. That takes a minute. We aren't light switches as much as we wish we were, and as much as social media makes us feel like we are. Right, the world's at our fingertips, and the audacity of everyone thinking that instantly, I've read it, therefore I am. No, not the case. Be patient with yourself while you are undoing and relearning. It takes time. Okay. If all you're doing is waiting for the really big moments, you won't value and appreciate the small ones. Having more gratitude for every single moment that you have. I know your job is a struggle and it's tough, but at least you have one, right? I got a good job at least, and it may be an issue and it may be a struggle and I may have a bunch of drama there, but at least I have a place that is willing to offer me income, and I have a vehicle that gets me there, and I have a roof over my head that I go home to, right? Being grateful for all things puts that energy into motion to show you more things to be grateful for. When you're grateful for the small things, you will start to receive the bigger things as well. Gratitude always, for all things, all times. I'm grateful for the lessons. I'm grateful for the opportunity for me to learn more about myself. I'm grateful for this opportunity for me to push myself and to challenge myself to be stronger than my adversities and what I've gone through. Thank you so much for knowing that I can handle this and for putting me up to this challenge so that I can level up and become a better version of myself, right? Grateful for everything, all things, not just the big moments of the big job, the big love, right? All those things will happen once you start finding gratitude for everything. Don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kurt. Welcome. Don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. Okay. So, this is those vices. This is those slips back into our old habits, our old ways. Momentary pleasures is something like, you know, self-soothing in a way that is just going to be fleeting and limited, and it's not going to last. Soothing your pain truly takes inner work. It takes inner work. Momentary pleasures is basically slapping a band-aid on something that needs deeper concentration, deeper focus. Okay. It's fleeting, it's chasing, it's wasteful. It's a thing, you can do it, but it's just kicking the can down the road ultimately to something that ultimately is going to free you from the pain altogether. Or you can just keep masking it and dealing with it. Choice is yours. You will be blessed with more than you can ever imagine. Your future higher self is telling you. This is your future higher self messages oracle deck. You will be blessed with more than you can ever imagine. Our minds are so limited in what we think we know, and we get so constricted on what we think we want, that once you release your attachment to the outcome, the blessings are bigger than what you could have ever put thought to. How egoic of us to think that we could dream up the most beautiful outcome for ourselves when universe has such a better idea in store for us. And why are we resisting the flow of that? Why do we think we know better than universe? Oh, the ego on us, right? Spend more time on your spiritual growth, baby. This is your focus. This is tangible, returned, absolute evidence of what you're doing working. This is tangible evidence right here. You want to see real proof and real evidence that things are actually working in your favor, then work on your spiritual growth. Work on that. Everything else is fleeting. It's all outside of our control anyway. Believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dreams. It starts with you. If you don't believe in you, who will? A powerful change will transform your life. Dr. Joe Dispenza, I highly suggest you start looking into him as well. Dispenza, all over YouTube. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks a lot about changing your personal reality. To change your personality, you must change your personal reality. To change who we are, we have to change everything around us, everything we do, everything we've already done. It needs to be different. It starts with your environment. It starts with your mindset. Everything else falls into place. With greater awareness, you will find the answers you're looking for, becoming more self-aware. Those are the answers you seek, not externally. It's within. The answers you seek are within. True love will find you in the end. You don't seek true love. It finds you. When you are in a vibrational alignment, it happens. There's a path you're meant to be on. Trust it. Stop resisting. Not to sound like the dang police. Stop resisting. There's a path you're meant to be on. Trust it. If you're feeling resistance, don't go that way. If you're feeling like these doors are all opening up and this feels like easy and it's meant for you, Spirit is trying to guide you in a direction. Stop resisting. Lessons in life will repeat until they are learned. We cannot level up until you get it. You're not allowed to pass and beat. You can't pass the level until you beat the big boss. That's the big lesson. You got to figure it out. They're going to keep repeating. If you're sick and tired of going through something over and over again, it's because there's something there you're not getting. And until you get it, it's going to keep happening. We have to do differently to create different outcomes. Learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. This is what I was talking about cleansing out your energy, getting clutter out, getting things that have been festering and building up, getting those out of the way. Stop trying to rush to get everything done. Stop trying to be everywhere at once. Stop trying to multitask to busy yourself. Close that down. Quiet your mind. Sit still with yourself. Be still. Be in the present moment. I challenge you to do so. Don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. You've been giving a lot of your power away. A lot. You need to take that back. Sometimes good luck comes disguised as bad luck. Good luck sometimes comes disguised as bad luck. You think you're going through something bad right now? You have no idea how good it's going to be once you stop trying to force it to be what you think you wanted it to be, or what you thought it was supposed to be, or what the picture you painted was going to be. You have no idea how good it's going to be when you start to detach from that. Uproot your life and leave all that is familiar to you. Time for an uproot, time for a reboot, time for a complete and total reprogramming. Know that you are safe and protected. Your divine spirit guides, guardians, angels, God, all have your back. The universe is always conspiring in your favor. The sooner you start to get on board with that, the sooner you'll start to see proof and evidence of it. It starts with you. You got to believe it. Is this good? This resonated with you? Oh, honey, thank you so much. I'm so honored. I'm honored to have given you clarity and guidance on this. Leave it alone. You are the focal point. I rarely am going to take you down a path with somebody else and focus on them. But I will take your beautiful hand, walk you over to the mirror, and introduce you to yourself. You got this. I'm here for you. Get the book and report back to me. Please tell me how much you love this book and how much it's helping you, because I know it will. 1,000%. I know this book is going to help you. It's less than $20 on Amazon. I think you can get it in your mailbox for around $10 on TikTok. It's so much on sale right now. So you are amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Big hugs, big love to you. I am so honored to offer you guidance and clarity. That's my job, man. So thank you. Thank you for that affirmation. And I look forward to our growing. We're all doing it. Welcome to the right place. Hugs and squeezes. I get them from multiple places. These were some from flea markets, from expos. You'll find them in crystal shops and stuff. Like if you see like a crystal shop, they'll usually have like the racks of bracelets all around. A lot of crystal stores will have them. Witchy stores and such. This one was a gift. This was a gift from the same girl who gave me this shirt. This is from a girl I used to work with. This is Howlite and Green Azurite, I believe. This one here has Lapis Lazuli, amethyst. I had a brain fart like crazy. And this is hematite. This is not Howlite. What is it? The black one. They've all escaped my brain. No, you're amazing. I look forward to it as well. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad you came across here too. Come in anytime. Anytime. Also, Amazon will have them too if you want, but I don't know who's putting those together. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. Hi, everybody. Just finished a paid reading, 2 paid readings. So thank y'all so much. I so appreciate y'all. They were wonderful. Again. Oh, I'm so happy for that. Thank you. What a compliment. Thank you so much. And this will be posted. So you go back and you rewatch it. You go back and you rewatch this one. Okay. You love the crystal stores? Yeah. You're going to take a small nap? Do a meditative nap. Meditate. Get a music app and turn on 963 hertz or 432 hertz on an actual music app where they actually upload it in that frequency, and get a Bluetooth speaker, put it next to you, and have a little meditation, and you'll have such a dreamy little meditative nap. It's going to be so yummy. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, Shane. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with me, King. Oh yes, meditation is not, it's not bad. It's not, it doesn't have to be like this whole thing. Some frequency music, the binaural beats, just put them on, and all you're doing is being in the present moment. It's okay to go, your mind's going to wander. It's about practicing meditation. Practice makes perfect. And you can do it for little increments. You can do it for 2 minutes to start, 5 minutes to get better. Do it right when you wake up, right before you go to sleep. If you're washing dishes, you can do like a little, like, zoning out, meditating. It's just about being in the present moment and kind of receiving these downloads and getting this channeled kind of feeling and energy. Encompass yourself in the white light or whatever color you want to focus on. If you're needing to do protection, you can wrap yourself in flames while you're just centering yourself and doing your breath work. It's just about focusing on your breathing and being in the present moment. It should be a part of everybody's diet. Everybody's like exercise, eating well, drinking plenty of water, getting lots of rest, meditation. It should be a part of it all the time, every day. I know. It's supposed to, right? We don't get upset at our lungs for working. We don't get upset at our kidneys for flushing toxins. Your brain's just doing what it's supposed to do. This is about taking the control back over it, though. This is the most powerful supercomputer in the entire world. And we give it away. We give the power away all the time. The meditation is about taking that moment back, taking that power back, and just being at one with yourself, with your higher self, connecting. Okay. Oh, baby. I'm here for it. It took me a while. It took a while to do this. I'm super disciplined now. I'm super disciplined. But there's amazing positivity to the path that I've taken. Meditation is better than any drug I've ever taken in my life, and I have taken some. I have really sowed my oats, and the euphoric transit state that I received during this one meditation, when I woke up from that, it was free. It was long. It was the best feeling I ever had in my life. I was like, I'm doing that all the time. Oh my God. It was so euphoric. It's so good. But it's just about practicing and committing and dedicating to it. That's it. And this world's full of temptations. It's about having control. Self-control is self-aware. This world has been built to make it to be so hard to do that. This world has built itself to be the opposition to that. And true power lies with the control. Big love, everybody. Hi, everybody. I am answering questions. The only time I'm answering questions with my deck is if it's paid reading. But I'm here for Q&A, so I can talk to everybody. Let me check it on Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. Oh, people are popping in and leaving. I can see everybody that was here, but they're not here. Okay. It is hard. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. So I do $5 yes, no. $11 for 2 questions, open-ended. They don't have to be yes, no. Super detailed answers. $17 mini, $30 for the full reading. And it is just open. I can just channel and answer some questions if y'all have a question for me. I'm offering guidance, advice. We're just chit-chatting, lifting each other up. And my room is loving on each other per usual. Grace, you're so amazing. Everyone in my collective, we just hug on each other and lift each other up all the time. Absolutely, there's a lower self. The lower self is your wounded themes of consciousness. Your lower self is basically just being in a lower vibration. It's a lower frequency, a lower vibration. This is an energy of lack, distrust, feeling inadequate, feeling insecure, feeling like you've been violated. This is all the themes of negativity, anger, frustration. Yeah, that's your lower self. That's your lower self. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, my room's so sweet. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. Yeah, it's the greatest gift you can ever give yourself is the gift of self-awareness. It's the greatest gift you can ever give yourself because it takes the veil off of the world. And it makes it, I mean, when you wake up and you start to realize the first thing I did when I woke up, my eyes popped open and I was like, TV went off. First thing, TV went off. That whole thing, everything coming out of that box is a lie. Everything. That thing's a liar. Basically, if the TV's telling me that I need it or want it, it's not for me. It's bad. It's not good. Second thing I did was stop watching movies and stop programming myself to that. A lot of music is recorded in 440 hertz, which naturally blocks your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is your third eye. This is your receptive connectivity to your higher self, where you get your channels and your downloads from your spirit guides. Yep. Yes, Melissa, preach. You're from Egypt? I worked with a girl from Egypt. Oh my God. She was so stinking cute. Little Ethiopian. Oh my gosh. She was so stinking cute. I loved her so much. She was so sweet. We were in a beauty school together. We went to beauty college together. She was so stinking cute. We took all the ethnic hair classes together too. She was so fun. I loved her. She's like, "Oh, Cody, it's like my hair." I'm like, "Yeah, let me play." She was so cute. I loved her so much. "Oh, Cody." I loved her little voice. Oh, I miss her. Oh, you just made me think of her sweet little face. I just want to hug on her. She's so cute. Oh, Grace. What a beautiful compliment. Thank you so much. How lovely of you. Past life trauma. Okay, past life trauma. So it's about detachment. So here, look at this. So this is your wounded themes of consciousness down here. So we have rejection, violation, inadequacy, distrust, lost, overwhelmed. This is judgment, rejection. So moving up into this higher theme of consciousness, this is about understanding, acceptance, self-motivation. We're looking at ease, accountability. So that past life trauma, hang on a second. I know this one. Self-discipline is making the higher choice again and again. The higher choice again and again. We always have a choice. You're always faced with a choice. You're choosing either optimism or negativity. You're choosing the high road or the low road. You're choosing to be joyful or you're choosing to be sad. These are choices. We are reacting to stimuli around us, but it is a reaction within you, and that is controlled. It is because you have to understand where it's coming from and why. That is being self-aware. Each individual makes the higher choice to heal the wounded themes of consciousness. Humanity as a whole will gradually adapt to new levels of maturity, eventually leading to inner liberation for all. Therefore, every individual is important, needed, and necessary part of the greater whole. Everyone must do their own inner work. No one can do it for us. We all share in the collective human karma or destiny. Every thought and action of the individual contributes to the collective consciousness and, in fact, all of the universe. There is no actual separation. You are a crucial part of a greater whole, deciding to be free from the inner shackles of limitation, deciding to choose love, happiness, and the peace of remembering who you truly are. And while the effect of your choices will have immense benefits for you personally, the world will benefit thousandfold. Mm. So the human plight. The human plight. Predestined. So predestined. So, okay, I heard something about this today. Hi, Melanie. Welcome. Good to see you. Predestined. Do you know? What do you believe? I've actually heard this from Dolores Cannon. I have heard this from many others that have that do channeling, that have crossed, that have had NDEs. We have chosen our path that we're in. This is a selected path because the soul is eternal. The soul is always continual and is always eternal. When we come here to Earth, the most densest planet in the entire galaxy in our solar system, this is a learning planet. We usually come here to pay off karma, to pay off karmic debt. We either accumulate more or we're here to pay off something. There are some people who come here just to experience an easy life. They just want to come here and just experience the 3D world, the 3D earth. But most of us are predestined to have to deal with what we're experiencing, what we're meant to go through. We chose our experiences. We chose our parents. We chose our lives. It is our mission while we're here to remember who we truly are at the core, no matter what's gone on around us, and to find the lesson in that. The mind has created an identity for you that is unknowingly attached to suffering and limitation. This shadow identity doesn't want to let go of control and the familiarity of playing small because it is afraid of trusting in the goodness of life and losing its happiness. It is unable to truly accept goodness because it thinks that love and happiness are things that can be acquired, lost, or stolen depending on other people and circumstances. Yet the truth is, feeling happy, loving ourselves, and believing in the goodness of life and all are all eternal commitments, unrelated to the ever changing outer world. These are unrelated to the ever changing outer world. We are the only ones who are in control of how we experience our lives. We are that powerful. We're that powerful to choose how you react to it. Things happen to us. You either are going to sit in victimhood over this or you use it to transmute it into power for yourself. Attaching yourself to the pain or transmuting it into your power is a choice. Turning it into a lesson. Going back to the basics, Jennifer. Back to the basics. The con. Unknowingly, we have allowed our outer circumstances, other people's actions, past traumas, and external gratifications or losses to determine how we feel inside. Tell us who we are and define us as a being. The ego's entire system of self-worth is externally dependent, thus leaving us vulnerable to disappointment and suffering. No matter how triumphant an ego may become in life, it ultimately must always face the inevitability of death and change. All external things will turn to dust. Hence, Jesus's teachings. Store not your treasures upon that which moth and dust can corrupt, but instead invest into that which is immortal and of the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 6:19 through 20. The smallest things can steal our joy, sometimes for a moment, sometimes for an entire day. We may even keep a running tally of other people's actions to collect proof and validation of our ongoing disappointments. And those are just some of the common situations we experience in life. Now think about what happens to us when a much larger, unforeseen, life-altering situation occurs, like trauma, abuse, a death, global epidemics, or a natural disaster happen. Sometimes these events steal our happiness for weeks, months, or even years. This jaded mentality can seep into every corner of our lives. On the other hand, circumstances can trigger glimpses of pleasure, like when someone compliments us, or our bills are less than we expected. We get to leave work early, or our partner surprises us with a romantic gesture. We credit all of these experiences, good or bad, with the power to control our mood based on what's happening out there. Everything out there is controlling what's going on in here. The result of this externally focused perspective is that circumstances become the authority over our inner perception of life. This is ironic because all of life is actually an inner subjective experience. It's an inner experience, it's subjective to whatever you're choosing to attach to. We all choose our themes of consciousness, whether it be wounded, whether it be healing, whether it be enlightenment. It's a choice wherever you're choosing to attach to. Okay? Does that make sense? Larios. And plus, also, I've already read this entire book and I posted it online. So you're welcome to go back and rewatch it. It's in my saved videos under book club. So I read this entire book on book club. Help yourself. The whole thing's there. For those of you who have already suffered through that, thank you for letting me reread that for Larios. I appreciate you. Appreciate your patience. Moving up on the 2-hour 46 mark. Have I answered most everybody's questions? Have I helped everybody that needed some guidance? Am I missing anything? The only way I will pull tarot is if I have a paid reading, but I will absolutely channel message and give you guidance and clarity if needed. Of course. That's why I'm here. It's my job. You're welcome. It's my job. Happy Mean Girls Day. It's October 3rd. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. And you can't wear your hair in a ponytail more than once in a week. So I guess I picked today. Cutie, you're the best. Cutie, you're the best. Cutie, you're the best. Best I ever had. Best I ever had. You would like a tarot? It's a $5 for yes or no. $11, 2 questions, open-ended. It doesn't have to be in the form of yes or no. I give very detailed answers for everything. It's not just a yes or a no for $5. I actually give you guidance and a reason why. My mini reading is 3 questions, detailed answers, plus oracle for $17. And then I do 4 questions, maybe 5 if you need it, plus oracle, possibly 2 for $30. That's the in-depth reading. Everything is super detailed because I got a lot of details. I got a lot to say. How do you pay? Link is on my page. What frequency should you listen to for peaceful sleep? Depends on the chakra. Different frequencies are for different chakras. 963 is for your crown, and then it goes down to 432 for the root. So everything in between, I believe 560 something is the heart chakra. I believe 7 something is the throat. Wait, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah. Apple Pay is on the buttons. So if you go to the link tree on my page, and I'll have the buttons there. It'll say $5, $11, $17, or $30. And those all take Apple Pay. Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. Rebel is in the window. Right when I said her name, she looked at me with her little ears. Like, You rang. She's in the window. You want to come say hi? Oh, yay. Yucky toe beans. Ta-da. Bing, bing, bing. There you go, Grace. You are welcome. So I believe I did a post on, I believe I've done a post where I posted for the frequencies. Which frequency does what? I can't see. I'm blinded. Ah. Yes, always making an appearance. Hang on just a second. Let me grab this. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Ah, the cat. Okay. I think I have it here quickly. So we're just going to do this. All right. You got the mini read? Perfect. Very good. I'll go look for that. So they should have. You think I would put these in a better spot. So frequencies. They will have binaural beats. It's binaural. Binaral. Binaural. There might be another I. I'm going to keep scrolling. Going back. Checking here. Looking here. I'm working. And working. I got your mini. I got it. Cool. Very good. So that's going to be 3 questions, detailed answers. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So 3 answers, detailed 3 questions. I'll give you detailed answers per each one. Each question may change based on the first answer. So just do one at a time. I'll go ahead and tune into you, and then we'll run Oracle at the end of it. Okay. All right. Which deck am I going to use? Oh, sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Hang on a second. Will your company create a new position within your department and allow you to move to IT department? So you've been heavy trying to search for a new position for a while. Are you still having issues with those HR people? Could there be anything you could do to go around the ones that you've been having issues with to give yourself a better advantage? I just hate that you have those gossip gals in your HR department, and they're basically the gatekeepers to your elevation at your corporation. It's really quite frustrating. Oh, I was talking to Jennifer. Sorry. I'm going to grab your energy real quick here. They're set on it will be a risk if I work close to V. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's like a gatekeeper. It's like gatekeeper energy. So there's something there. If you could find a better position that was away from him, that would be better. They would probably be more apt to put you in a different position. Everybody's kind of on the same united front. You know what I mean? So real quick. Will that happen for Jennifer? Will that happen for Jennifer? Will that happen for Jennifer? Ace of Pentacles was trying to come out. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Stay persistent. Just stay persistent and stay consistent. Stay persistent and stay consistent and continue to show the effort in your work. You will be rewarded. If you're continuing to push that you want something, continue to show your work, continue to show your effort. There's only so many times that they can reject you. If you're trying to go to be nearer to V, then I would say that they're probably trying to assist with that. It could eventually work out that way, but there's a strong inkling that you would definitely get a new position. It just has to be something that is the right fit. It has to be the right fit. Okay. Hi, Emmeline. Good to see you. Welcome. All right, here we go. But there's so much more. Yeah. So if there's something you could do with more money and opportunity that was basically a shoe-in, because I feel like they're heavily protecting for some reason or another. Yeah. Strength card fell out again. Heavily protecting. 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Leo. All right. Hi, Emmeline. Of course, honey. Of course. Okay. Larios. Time for your reading. My good man. I'm seeing a sir. Am I correct? Larios, are you ready? Me? Yes. Okay, Larios, you're up. You ready? Here we go. Career. You got it. Okay, here we go. What does Larios need to know about career? What does Larios need to know about his career? What can we tell Larios about his career? Big deep breath, Larios, all the way down to your toes. Let it go. Cleanse out your energy so I can connect to yours. The 8 of Cups has shown up like 30 times in my pre-shuffle. 2 of Wands. Are you somewhere you don't want to be? Knight of Cups. You want to be doing something you love. You're not doing what you love. What does Larios need to know about his career? 8 of Cups came out. You're thinking of leaving something that you've... Knight of Wands. Yeah, you want to get free. You're being called to move. You're being called to move to something better, something where you get more focus on you. I've got the entrepreneur, the magician. This is very, very resourceful, creating something out of nothing. Are you trying to, you would love to, do you work for yourself? Are you trying to work for yourself? Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Are you trying to work for yourself? To free yourself, to be an independent worker? Is this the plan? Caring for a sick family member. Is that your only job? Is that all you do for work? Somebody here definitely is getting a lot of your attention, yes, but there's this, you're not like, you're doing it, yes, but it's something else. There's something else that calls your heart to do something bigger, something better, something more fulfilling, more worthy of what your abilities are, what you're capable of performing. You're kind of looking for that next big thing, like what's out there for me to feel very secure. I see you wanting to kind of cut ties from where you've been right now. This is you getting really inspired. You work in pharmacy, but put a hold on until fam gets better. Yeah, okay, pharmacy is cool. Very good. But there's something else. Excuse me. So, Larios, what would you do if there was no such thing as money? If you didn't have to earn income, and if people didn't compensate you for your work, right? If there wasn't an exchange, if there was no value on this stupid piece of paper with funny little, things on it, if there was no thing like that, what would you do with your time? What would you do with all that time in the day? Travel. Interesting. Now, ways to do that to make money. Ways to do that to make money, right? How do you do that making money? Being a travel agent, being a tour guide, being one of those a delivery, what do you call, man, people who deliver and like export, import, like logistic work. Logistic work would be very fast paced. It would put you in different places at different times. That's I when I was younger, I wanted to travel a lot. So like I was looking into being a flight attendant. Had I not been so tall and such a mess back when I was a kid, I probably would have gone pretty far. But that was like an inside, right? Like I would love to have traveled and I love to see the world, but getting paid to do it is a bonus, right? You like to talk to people and learn. Okay, cool. So interesting. So there's something there then. So those are all kind of ways of self-improvement, betterment of self. But I'm seeing here that you're definitely being called to do something bold, something big, something better than what you've done so far. I do see that there's a lot of attention and focus that you have to put on somebody right now, but you're leaning into a lot of creative moments while you're waiting. Okay. Because this is a waiting period. This is a moment between. And now it's just a matter of where you're going to be investing of yourself after you're done doing what you're doing. Because caring for a sick family member is it's not full time. It's not your career. It's not your forever after. Unless they are, very young and you are older and it's something like that, then that's different. But there's something else here. And this here is about waiting for your ships to come in, right? So you're just kind of sitting around dreaming at the moment. There's a lot of dreaming going into like, where do I want to go? Where am I being led and called to? Because there's something here that you can do that's better than what you're doing right now. And you have something to contribute, but it's just a matter of figuring out what that is, honing that in. Traveling, learning, and talking to people. I mean, this could be anything. You could join the military and do that. I don't know how young you are. There is an age limit on that, but that's something. It's not for everybody, but it is for some people. I just keep coming back to logistics. I don't know why. It's a matter of like moving product, but getting to be out there and be adventurous, like a messenger, like delivering. Yeah, but there's something here about what you've done so far. You're kind of looking for that next thing. There's something next. Because I think that this is not that forever thing. There's something else right after you get done taking care of somebody with an illness. There's something else. What is it though? All right. So, and the King of Wands down the road, the visionary down that big picture. What else can I tell Larios about career? This is also an entrepreneur. This is business for self business. I'm not going back to pharmacy that I know. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's something different. It's something else. Like I don't feel like your passion's not there. Like you need to be something more active. You can't sit in a tiny little box, in a stale box with a bunch of little tiny buttons counting them out under fluorescent lighting. That doesn't. I just feel like I feel like that's very heavy for you. You need freedom. You need to have variety. You need to have a different environment. You need to have a faster pace. I'm feeling very adventurous from you, like adventure. Now we got shopping coming out. Yeah, getting out there, going and doing. See, shopping, logistics. Do you know much about the logistics like industry, like going around and doing, like driving and delivering? That was actually something pretty cool. My dad did that for a minute. He hooked up with a courier, and this courier had this little side business, and he was paying my dad very, very good money just because he had a van. So it's an enclosed thing where he could carry cargo, deliveries, things like that. And he'd be driving like from Dallas down to Houston, make like a couple grand for one trip. Drive up to Oklahoma from Dallas, a little 4 or 5 hour trip, 6 hour trip back, 12-hour day, $1,200 done. Boom. All day long. Hello, I do that 1,000%. And you got to travel. You got to get on the road. You don't have to deal with a bunch of people. You just deal with the place you get to. Here's your stuff. Oh, yay. We wanted this. You're freaking Santa Claus. Everybody loves to see you because you're there with their product, if you're showing up on time. I did it a little bit. Yeah, I did a little bit. Yeah, look, job search. We're hiring. Hello. We're hiring. We're looking for the view. Receipts, shopping, receipts, deadlines. You come back in here and you tell me that you are like some kind of like cross-country trucker or some people just like that life. You know what I mean? Just being out on the open road. We got benefits. Follow up. Entrepreneur. I'm telling you. Money tree. Job offer. Saving. All these left in the deck. All these left in the deck. I like it. I like it. I mean, so that's about getting out there and doing other things. They make some pretty good money. I've cut some truckers' hair. I've cut some cross-country delivery people's hair. I mean, if you get on good with a good company, or hell, even start your own, then you can just go like subcontract if you've got the equipment. Then you become like a subcontractor, this 1099 subcontractor, where you're just kind of renting out your time and your equipment. And then you can write that stuff off at the end of the year because you're writing off your expenses of using your vehicle, the fuel, insurance, all the stuff. You know what I mean? It's a possibility. Another possibility is like if you like to boat or not everybody's a pilot. It's very expensive to be a pilot. Not everybody can do that. I was in aviation for a while. I've done a little bit of everything. I was a parts manager. My ex-husband was a director of maintenance. So we worked on aircraft for a long time. So I know all about that. But those are also a different type of delivery. But ground delivery. Yeah, something like that. So what's your next question, please? Next question. Look, yeah. But it's just a matter of committing and dedicating yourself and doing something different. Once you get busy, start doing something, then you're going to start to see the benefits come in, the payoff. The benefits and the payoff. Interesting. I was just getting like freedom, like freeing yourself. And since you like to travel and talk to people, dude, that is so like, I'm just feeling logistics. Something logistics. People are always looking to move product. You know what I mean? People are always looking to like get something from here to there. Look at health. I don't really do health. No health, no legal. I only say that because I saw somewhere that it is It's illegal for me to offer you any kind of insight or guidance or advice on anything having to do with something that a practitioner would need to take an oath to do. And there is the oath of medicine and there's the oath of law. Both of these two, I am not a practitioner of, therefore it is illegal for me to advise you on them. If you take my advice on something on that and I am not legally bound to do that, then I could get in big trouble. You can move anything. All right, Hercules. Hercules. I love it. You're a regular He-Man. I like it. Do it. I can move anything. Travel. He ready to go. I saw lots of movement in that first one. Do I see any travel? Travel. What are you, a Sagittarius? He's like, got adventure on the mind. I am sick of sitting here. I'm ready to go. Okay. Do I see any travel for Larios? You're a Cancer? I'm a Cancer. I do have a Sagittarius placement, though, that makes me want to travel. It makes me want to go and do and be and get out there. 716. I'm 713. I'm older. Haha. So you better listen to me. I'm just kidding. Okay. Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, reversed. Star card, Ace of Cups. Travel is after. Do I see travel for Larios? Yeah, you definitely, once you're done doing with your business, try and stop you. I see the hesitation here because you're having to wait. You're having to wait until this whole thing clears out, and then you can successfully walk away from something you've been dealing with and then have your heyday. Lots of freedom, lots of things coming in for you. Yeah, then you're finally getting your own way out. Cancer. Okay. Cancer. Travel card, literally. It's going to be a minute, but you will definitely get there. You'll definitely get there. 9 of Swords, Moon card. So this is going to be a minute. You got to release what it is you're dealing with, but yeah. So are you caring for a parent? Is it a parent or an elder that you're caring for? Oh. Last question. Go for it. Oh, your 3-year-old. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're waiting on them to go for school. Is it go to school, or are they extra needs? School is your freedom. Financially, you're not capable of traveling at the moment with that 10 of Pentacles, but once you start clearing out some things and getting things back on track, you could get there eventually. It's going to be, well, chaotic, I saw. Let's see. But improving and getting better every day. Aw. Bless. Wrap him up in love and healing vibes for sure. 1000% all the time. You have to imagine a white light around that baby. White light of protection around that baby. Okay. All right. Last question. Anything in education or learning studies. I love it. Okay. Anything for education or learning studies. You want to be new? Education, learning studies. Education, learning studies. I wanted to get the doodle deck because it reminds me of the Mead composition book. Do you remember these from school? The composition book that we had to write in when we were kids. The Mead composition book. This is the doodle deck. We're going to use the doodle deck. Any education or learning. Anything in education or learning. Death card, 10 of Wands. You've got a lot going on right now. So again, things need to be taken off of your plate in order for that to happen. Anything in education. How funny. 6 of Pentacles sideways. Things are going to come back into balance. When things start to get back on track, or anything for education or learning for Lawrence. Anything in education or learning. Yeah. Yep, you are hungry, my friend, but you're being stalled out right now for just a moment. Anything in education or learning. Anything in education or learning. 6 of Cups. Ooh. Star card reversed. So I don't think you were very excited or happy with anything that you've poured your heart and soul to in the past. And you know that there's something better for you coming in, but right now you have a lot of blockages. I see once those cycles get closed out though, the World card is about learning, great success and achievement. But it's also once things finally close out because of you not really seeing a lot of time to really commit yourself to really absorbing everything. You know what I mean? When we're learning something and we're taking on some sort of new information, you want to be completely open to it. Otherwise, it's that energy of like rereading a chapter 6 or 7 times before you just put the book down. You're like, dang it, I can't freaking focus. And then you put the book down. And then it's a while before you pick it back up again, sort of energy, you know? You had the yellow one? Oh, with the disc thrower, how cool. Fancy. Wow. Hang with the school fun. All right. So your home life needs a lot more stability, but boom, look at that. Papa going to school. Once something is done and over with, much education coming in. You're starting to really plant some seeds, starting to see a way forward, starting to learn so much, looking at new opportunities, starting to really invest of yourself. Once again, the blockages. There's some sort of stagnation right now. This is a great time while you're in stagnation to do a lot of planning. This is a preparatory mode. You know what I mean, Larios? If you're in stagnation right now and you're kind of in a holding pattern, this is the time to make the most of the small time, getting yourself ready for everything coming in. This is about kind of honing it in on, okay, so what am I going to get busy doing once this is over with? What would I like to expand and learn? I see some things out here about healing some of your past trauma would help you really kind of open up a lot of space in your heart and soul to bring in what is meant for you by releasing what is not meant for you. I'm showing here that there's a lot of insecurity from the past because of what you've gone through. You may not really, you got to believe in yourself a lot more. You're very, very capable. You're very capable of doing a lot. You've just had a lot of things in your way. You've had a lot of things come up. There's many, many trials and tribulations that you've been through that have given you tons of experience. But I'm seeing here very strongly that that's moving into a more focus on what you want and what you want to deal with. I see you kind of pulling yourself, searching for your own happiness of what you want to focus on and being more supportive about bringing that into you, okay? It's just the blockages. When do you feel like that's going to be up and done with? Because 10 of Wands and the Death card are a minute. It's a minute. When do I see Larios's? 1 year? Okay, a year. When do I see Larios's life starting to open up? When do I see Larios's life starting to open up? When do I see Larios's life starting to open up? Okay. Yeah. So this is about you kind of working on the things that are coming in while you're waiting for this time to pass, making the most of this time. I've got March and August coming out here. So starting in March of next year, you could start to see some real improvements to where you can start gaining some of your time back for yourself. So that's plenty of time this winter to start preparing for spring, right? About getting really focused on figuring out, what would be a good investment. This is about time for researching where you want to go. What would you be interested in doing? What really feels like a good alignment for you? What would be a good value for you to invest in? Okay, as far as figuring out where you want to work, do you want to start your own thing? Would it be worth it? What would that take? Right? This all takes research. What would you love to do? Are you called to do anything? This is about sitting still in quiet meditation and kind of getting inspiration from your higher self, from messages and downloads from your higher self while sitting in quiet moments, asking your spirit guides and guardians to give you clarity and to give you messages so that it becomes more apparent and more aware. 102. Yeah. So I'm seeing as soon as, August, right? That's about a year. We've got better late than never. And look at this, 6 months from now. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, April. So March. Yeah. About 6 months from March to 6 months from now. Yep. And then by next winter and fall, right? Between now and then, you're just biding your time. You're biding your time and starting to work on things, starting to figure things out, putting your little ducks in a row. This is the planning stages. You've heard the story. Right? About when there are no fish and you cannot fish. When there is downtime, this is the time to mend the nets, right? This is the time to tend to your equipment. This is the time to prepare for the time when you're working. So now is the downtime. So this is the time when you're going to get everything organized. You're going to do your research. Take advantage of this downtime, because when you get busy working and going and traveling and doing, you're going to wish you had this downtime, right? You'll be like, man, I should have done more. I should have planned. Because this is the time right now in your downtime when you could be picking up books and starting to really pique your interest on things, starting to plant seeds of inspiration. That's a very good thing to do while you're in downtime. any little moments you have where you have energy and the brain space to absorb. And even if you have to sit in it for a minute, okay, you're going to get the manifesting money cards. So I'm going to give you some of these for your oracle, and then we will look at the mind's oracle. Where to go? This guy. Finish with this guy. All right. Hey. Okie dokie here, kiddo. Manifesting money. Mend the nets. Yes. Oh, Zen, thank you. Mending the nets. Yes. Because when you're not out to sea and you can't fish, the storms are going, this is the time. Work on the boats, work on the equipment, work on the nets, mend the nets. All right, let's see here. What else can I tell Larios about money? Or manifesting money. I don't know if you've ever heard of the artist Lundrell. I highly suggest you go start listening to Lundrell. I will put it here in the chat. Lundrell. Go listen to his music when you get out of my live chat, okay? You're going to love it. He sounds like Lil Wayne. I call him Spiritual Wheezy. He is Spiritual Wheezy. I love his music. He's got this one, I'm manifesting money. But he's got this song called 1111. It's so beautiful. 2222 is a really beautiful song. He's a spiritualist. He does slap spiritual music. It's so cool. All right, my friend. Lundrell. I typed it up there. Londrelle. Lundrell. He's Spiritual Wheezy, isn't he? He's like, I'm manifesting money. He sounds just like him. He sounds just like Lil Wayne, but he's spiritual. It's so funny. I'm elevating my vibe. He's so fun. I love him. Okay. I celebrate my wins and my failures. Celebrating my wins and my failures. You know what your failures are? Lessons. It's teaching you. It's giving you experience. It's showing you what not to do. Those are valuable too. We can't know what to do if we're always thinking, you'll know what's right when you know what isn't. So celebrating these failures is a part of it. So failures are a part of it that teaches you, it pushes you into doing better. I am unique, and I am unique, and only I can do what I do. I am unique, and only I can do what I do, right? That's about focusing on your individual skill set, knowing your worth and value, and how to contribute that to the world, knowing your place in this world and how you will contribute, okay? Understanding that you absolutely have inherent value. You're here for a reason. It's just a matter of aligning with what you're meant to be. I am lucky because I create my own luck. All right. That's about taking destiny into your own hands. That's about seizing opportunity when it's presented to you. That's about being in the moment, allowing yourself to be available to see the open doors when they're open, and to stop trying to push a door open that will not give. Okay. The Mind's Oracle to close your reading. All right. If anybody else would like a paid reading, link is on my page. On the link tree, you can either pay with Cash App. I've got buttons there. I am on sale everywhere. I've got live stream sales. I've got private personal reading sales. It's that time of year. We are just circling the drain. I'm here for you. All right. That piece of fuzz circling the drain. Here we go. All right. What else can I tell Marius? Step back in the middle of the room. It's all right. Stevie Nicks just popped into my head. Step back. I think it's stand back, but My mind does what it does. Step back and expand. Ooh, lots of movement for you, sir. Lots of movement. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. You're too close to the issues, you're too much in it. Pulling yourself out of it a little bit, detaching from your situation and your circumstances, and allowing yourself a little bit of distance will give you clarity. It'll allow you for everything to kind of clear out so you can see what it is you're supposed to be doing. We've got expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Bottom of the deck, look at this. Giving and receiving. Isn't that funny? One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Receive. You're being asked to open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. You're worthy of wisdom, healing energy, the compliments you get, the encouragement you get, the praise. You're worthy. Okay. Oh, how is that, Larios? Is that worth it? I think you're being guided to do something that has to do with putting you in motion. There are lots of jobs that put you in motion. You remember back in the day when they used to have the traveling salesman? Do you remember the traveling salesman? I was just thinking of an episode of Andy Griffith. And they had this peddling traveling salesman, and he would carry his suitcase of wares around, and he'd set his suitcase had legs on it, and he could set his trunk out and sell his goods. And he walked from town to town carrying a suitcase. So funny. Back in the day. 4.5 out of 5. Okay, sounds good. Always room for improvement. I love it. Very good. Very good, my friend. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some clarity, some guidance, kind of pushing you within. Let's see here. I even turned being a barber into a mobile business after COVID. I would travel to the people and cut them in their homes and like make them feel safe and comfortable in their own home so they didn't have to get out. So I made it mobile. It was pretty cool. Thank you so much, Larios. I appreciate your trusting my guidance. I'm truly honored to have been gifted the opportunity to show you a path to your higher self. Big hugs and squeezes as I release your energy. And I'm truly grateful. Thank you. Nice to know you. Check back in. Let me know how it's going. Very good. I always get these, oh, wow. I never know which one you're responding to. I say a lot of things. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's 333. 33333 right now. 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds. Right when I looked at the freaking clock to see how long I'd been on. That's an oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. 3 hours and the mobile hairdressing. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That was fun. Because I had a ton of clients and our shop had shut down and we couldn't cut. In Texas, they shut us all down. They told us that we weren't allowed to, even though we were like all sanitary. We're more sanitary than restaurants, but they left the restaurants open. But we are all about like using our HP, what is it? The HEP, the HPA, the disinfectants, hospital grade Hospital grade, is it EP? It's not EPA. That's the business. Okay. You do. I love you too. Thank you so much, Jola. That is so sweet. Love back to you. Big love, my darlings. Let me check on Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. I'm so sorry, Instagram. I be forgetting y'all. Heart bubbles. All right. I'm pinning your comment. Adorable. I am pinning you. Okay, kids. Is there anything else? Anybody else? I'll probably be back on. I'll be back on a little bit later. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I may go on TikTok. For a little while, but I will definitely be back on tomorrow for sure. I love this. I want to be on here as often as possible. I had been getting picked on a little bit last night, so I was like, I'm going to live on there. I'm just going to be on there all the time. I'm just going to annoy the crap out of everybody who doesn't want me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can't get rid of me. Oh, Insta kept booting you, bastards. Why do they keep booting you? That's weird. That is really weird. It's a weird connection. I'm spreading all the love, baby. You can't stop this. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, my beautifuls. I'm going to take a little break and I will be back later on. I very much appreciate y'all hanging out with me, spending the time with me. Thank you to everyone who purchased readings. I am honored as always. Thank you for trusting my guidance. I am grateful to be able to offer a point of reference to all this channeling I'm doing. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all so very much. So very much. And I will see y'all so very soon. Be sure